Tidy ho ho. What does Santa say?
Ho ho.
Ho 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 ho. It's three hoes. My mistake. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hello, boys and girls. It's Ryan and Cheryl from Nights Around a Table. Look out! That logo's gonna hit you in the head. Oh, you gotta duck.
Yep.
You gotta duck around
It's fine.
the curly cues are kind of pointy. They'll get you. They'll get you right in the cheeks. Hi, Poppy. Hello, Dawn. C 1972.
Far from you.
Hello, Oberon 2K. My goodness, it's taken me the entire morning just to grow this beard, but I'm glad that you've witnessed it. I grew it on top of my original beard. There's nothing funnier to me for some bizarre reason than a new beard on top of an old, or disguising yourself with an additional beard. Well, thank you, Oberon. Thank you, Oberon. I see you. You've been good, I hope, Oberon. Santa knows. Santa's watching, Oberon. Santa's watching very closely. Some would say too closely. Welcome, everybody. I'll drop the Santa voice for a moment because what are we doing today? We're playing a board game. What's it called, Cheryl?
Patchwork.
Patchwork special, though. Patchwork Christmas edition, as you see from the logo at the bottom of your screen. This is, they came out with this a year or two ago, Lookout Games did. Now, this is the very last episode that we're going to do this year in Uwe Rosenberg month, so I hope that you've been able to join us for other festivities. Cheryl's been with me almost every Tuesday this month, actually, playing games with me and doing goofy, nutso junk, and she was here a couple Saturdays ago. We played Lav together. And I've had other friends and guests and supporters of the channel join me as guests playing board games with me. So this is the grand finale. We saved possibly, arguably, the best for last. And I know if DM Explains is watching, he would argue it because.
Wow. So
this is a, I wouldn't say dark horse in the Uwe Rosenberg oeuvre, but you would look at this and say, like, this is the same guy who did Caverna and Agricola and Hallertau and all those big heavy like farmings. There's not a vegetable in sight. But you know what?
No cows or sheep?
No cows, no sheep. But if you played Uwe Rosenbingo with us last week when DM Explains was here, you will notice a few similarities between this and some other less popular Uwe Rosenberg games, but more popular than the ones I'm going to show you in today's puzzle. So what we can say, if we had Uwe Rosenbingo cards, we would notice a few similarities. Polyominoes. This game has polyominoes, so that's a hallmark of any Uwe Rosenberg design. So you see that more like he kind of did that in a puzzle series, Indian Summer, Spring Meadow, and Cottage Garden. And I had hoped to get to Cottage Garden this month, but we just ran out of month time. So who knows? Uwe Rosenberg month 2022. Mark it on your calendars. So yeah, so we did this puzzle series with polyominoes. And then what's the big Uwe Rosenberg game that you played that has polyominoes? You may recall. Think about it. You've got little differently shaped pieces that you're fitting on a board. It's by Uwe Rosenberg. You're covering up spaces.
Oh, Feast for Odin.
A Feast for Odin, exactly. Yes. So that stuff, we've been talking about how his different design ideas and principles have kind of wended their way in and through the different things that he does. So that's a hallmark that we saw in Cottage Garden, or we didn't see in Cottage Garden, and we saw in A Feast for Odin. So it's here. Another thing is what happens in an Uwe Rosenberg game when you have empty spaces.
You minus points.
Yeah, you get minus points. So in this game, what we got over here, let me just pop over to Cheryl's board because I think it looks nicer than mine, is we're going to be making a patchwork quilt. And you got to fill in all these spaces. Something weird happened with our camera, and it's like all weirdo reversey on us now. So anyway, you've gone too far. That's much too far. Okay, but anyway, so that's Cheryl's going to be building quilts out of these pieces here, and she's got some buttons to spend. We'll get into how that works. And any space you don't cover up earns you -2 points. Yeah, so and let's talk about, you're just noticing the color palette. Let's talk about what's different in the Christmas version. Like I said, this year they came out with a Halloween version that's the same thing. It's a reskin, but it's all spooky themed. This one was a year or two ago, and the changes are as follows. Instead of being quilt themed, it's actually wrapping paper themed. So all of these pieces that we're going to be putting on our boards are sort of like done up like little Christmas presents. Look, aren't they cute?
Adorable.
They got little, bows and ribbons and strings and things. Very, very cute. The buttons you may notice in the original are blue, and in this one they're kind of yellowy gold, so much more Christmassy. You have this little ornament here in the logo, which is kind of nice. The colors, the player colors. This is a 2-player only game. You can't even play it as solo, as far as I know. It's 2 players or nothing. And so our tokens are. Do you want to show your little token here? We'll bring them in the middle. So they are silver and gold. I hope you don't mind that I gave you the gold one. Is that okay?
That's fine.
I wanted to be silver for some desperate reason. Okay. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Right, so... What are you guys talking about? It's like comfy beard. It's a little hot. It's a little hot. It's like, to quote Mitchell and Webb, do you know how hot I am, Your Majesty, in this big Victorian beard? Bless your heart, Cheryl, says Ractal Conjude. You still laugh at his silliness. She's under contract.
No. I just find it really funny that you can barely, the beard doesn't move with your mouth, so you can just kind of tell that you're talking.
I'm like a Rankin Bass animation where just the lip sync is pretty poor. Donzie says, I've never played Patchwork in any form, so I hope this helps. Oh, definitely. It's a like super simple game. I know I'm yammering and blah, 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 but I just thought I'd show you just a couple of other changes that I noticed in this version from the original version. So the player colors, these are little gifts instead of, I forget what they are in the original. We're talking about wrapping paper. We got silver and gold. We got the Christmas ornament here. And then, the special bonus tile that you get if you cover 7x7, that's what that looks like. Pretty similar, I think, to the original. But the big thing that they advertise on the front of this box, I thought was kind of goofy, dorky, funny. But you get a cookie cutter in the game, and I can only imagine that they had to undergo pay for additional testing if they wanted something food safe included in the box. You know what I mean? So what does this look like here? We'll unwrap this. It's kind of a weird thing. It looks like, to me, Santa's underpants, like Pixel Santa's gotch. No, but it's supposed to look like
a weird tea.
Yeah, so it looks like that Tetris piece, right? It's a polyomino thing, but I don't know. Can you see using this? Like, you make a bunch of cookies and then you put it on a tray and people are like, what the heck? And you're like, like the board game. And they're like, I don't know what you're talking about, but we're leaving. And then they don't even leave the present for you.
It's kind of weird because do they even have one that shape?
Let's look around the board and see if they've got one. No, that's close. There isn't even a piece in the game that looks like this. Oh, wait a second. I found it.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's favorite piece, the purple gift. Sure, why not?
I feel like...
Strange, right?
This shape would have been a little more...
For cookies, you want to eat that instead of this thing?
Yeah, because then at least you could pretend it's Tetris. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to eat any of these cookies, really.
It's true.
I don't really like sugar cookies or gingerbread cookies, though.
I know. I don't.
You like gingerbread cookies, are you joking me?
I love gingerbread. I know, I just don't know why you don't. It's just so bizarre to me.
We ate some gingerbread on the stream on Saturday night, and it was a bit of a rough go for me.
But it wasn't my gingerbread.
They were shaped like hearts.
I make the best gingerbread.
They were filled with apricot jam.
Yeah.
They were German. No, I didn't like them. I preferred the jelly tongue. You know what gamers made those Christmas cookies? Gamers have gone to Carcassonne to play Carcassonne, so there's no end to the nonsense that board gamers will get up to. I wouldn't put it past them. Yeah, let's just play the game. Let's just play. Let's just move pieces around. We'll just play. So here's how it goes. We RPS to start. So 1, 2, 3, throw. Ready? Come on. Why do you get so nervous? Yeah! Paper beats rock. All right. So we both start over here. So silver goes on top of gold on this first stage. So this is a time track. And so there's time is like a currency in this game. So we're going to be spinning around here like so. And on your turn, and it's my turn for I'm the first player, you get to do one of two things. First, you can move your piece to the space directly ahead of where your opponent is. So if you were here and it was my turn, I could go blam, 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 blam if I wanted to. But it's got to be one immediately past the other person. You with me?
Okay.
So then if it was your turn and you decided to move your piece, you'd be like blam, blam. Right? You with me?
Okay.
So far, so good?
But if you're all the way around the board, I can just keep...
Yeah, if I was here, you could be like blam, 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 blam.
Weird. Okay.
Right?
Cool.
Okay. Probably won't happen that way. But for each blam, you get a button. So if you were like blam blam, you get 2 buttons.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so far so good?
Yes.
So that's the first thing that you get to do on your turn. The other choice you have of what to do on your turn is you get to build one of these pieces on your quilt board. On your, I don't know, I guess it's not a quilt anymore, right? Like I said, like I put like Cheryl's quilt up there. It's not really a quilt. It's what is it, like a pile of presents under the tree now? I'm not too sure. Yeah. So the Christmas tree, oh, that's the one thing I forgot to point out. So the little marker is a pawn in the base game, and now it's a little Christmas tree. And it always starts next to the 2x1, the smallest piece here. So here's your choice. If you go to build something, instead of moving your piece, your pick is the 3 presents that are after the tree.
Right. Okay, I remember
so
that.
you pick one of them. So let's say you pick this big sucker here, right? It's going to cost you a certain number of buttons. And here it says 3 buttons to buy this one. So you take the tree, you stick it here, you grab this thing, you pay your buttons, and then you put it somewhere on your board. And the board, of course, it's going to follow all the same rules of any polyomino game. You can't overlap. You can rotate it. That's fine. You can flip it. That's okay. But you try not to leave empty spaces. And like I said, there's this bonus tile. If you go 7x7, then you get a big old bonus at the end of the game of buttons. And your currency's buttons, that's also your points at the end of the game. So that's how it goes. So this is going to be moving around the circle. And then if you pass... Oh, and it also tells you how many times to advance your piece, right? So the little hourglass. So if you built that for 3 buttons, you would have to advance your piece 6 along the time track.
Okay.
Yeah. And then if you pass any of these buttons over here, that is like an income phase. So you get to reap buttons depending on which presents you built. So if you built this one and it has 2 buttons on it, if you pass a button here, you collect 2 buttons.
Oh,
right?
yes.
So it's like that's a very UVA thing, right? Like income phase.
Okay.
So that's the income phase. And then the only other thing that's happening in the game, like it ends when we both wind up in the middle. And if you stop on or pass these presents, you get them, and they're like valuable pieces because they're the only 1x1 piece, right? So they fill in gaps and holes, and then we count out the points and we go. It's gonna be a short stream, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a long game. It's not gonna be no 6-hour Halatow. Not that anybody would be nuts enough to do that, but it's gonna go pretty zippy. Great. Who's played? Yeah, like Don, you haven't played. Zero Aperture. I was kind of pulling everybody's leg on the Discord server. By the way, if you're just joining us for the first time, please do check out the Discord server. Though I have a feeling it's all the reg folks right now in chat. But so I was trying to say, I was like sweatingly going over the thick rule book for Patchwork Christmas because it's different than base Patchwork, and there's 9 decks of cards to sort through. That was kind of on my mind because I had to clean up Halatow this morning, and there's just it took a while. Yeah. So this is nice. I think this is one of his, if not his most popular game. Before I said it was Agricola, but I think this is way more gateway, way more accessible. It's way less expensive, so already that barrier's lowered, you know. Anyway, shut up, Ryan, play the game. Okay. Play the game. Well, what does this little piece cost? This is 2 buttons, and what do we start with? 5 buttons? So, I'll buy the little piece for 2.
Yeah, it's
and
a handy
it makes me I'll start down in the bottom corner. Why not? And it makes me put my thing up 1. Your turn.
Okay.
Poppy's played. So Poppy, if we do anything terribly wrong, and I don't know that we will.
So I can go up to 3?
Yep, you can go up to 3. You can grab that one. And you're paying
$3.
$3 and 3 time. Oh, $3, 3 buttons, yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
There you go. Let's see it.
Okay. And it's gonna go on.
Ooh, bad move, Cher. I don't know. Right out of the gates, making bad moves. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
You paid the buttons?
Yep, she paid the buttons. So the button pools are like, the button pools are out of the shot. They're just next to the candy canes. Would you like a candy cane, Cher?
No.
Okay. I don't know. It's going to get my beard all sticky. But yeah.
I'd like to see
You pay the buttons. That's your currency. Let's see. I would like to get some button income before I pass. Ooh, and the very first nice piece that I put on there has no, but I do like that. Oh, it costs 7 buttons. No, yes, it does. Oh my God, 7 buttons. Can't afford 10 buttons. 6 buttons. I can't afford any of this stuff. So I guess my only option is to go 1, 2, 3 and collect triple buttons. Your turn.
Why do you get 3?
Because I went from here and I have to go to the next space in front of you. So I went 1, 2, boom, and I got 3 buttons.
Wow. Okay. Are you allowed to buy what was before?
No, only what's after. So these are 3 choices. Expensive, expensive, still expensive.
Yeah, I can't afford any of them.
So you gotta collect some buttons.
So then I go one above you.
Yep.
Ah.
So that's 2 buttons to you. And because you've passed a button symbol, you get to reap the button rewards from your board. So how many buttons does your board get you?
1.
1 plus the 2 that you just,
So I get 3.
Yep, 3 buttons. Which puts you up to 5 buttons. Not a bad place to be. Okay, cool. I have 6 buttons, which means that I can go here and build this big square without having to move, which I think is good. Oh, sorry, that's me. And I'll go, sure, here, why not? I guess I should really look at what's coming up and kind of plan my, what does that cost? Yeah, I'll do that. Ooh, I forget. Wait. Maybe Poppy can clarify. Poppy, does everything have to be adjacent, or can I space it out 1 gap? Are the, let me see some questions here. Are the patches wrapped standing mixers placed randomly? Yeah. At the start of the game, that's right, Don. You just like scatter them all out there. It just says make a big old circle. That's one thing that I'm not super happy about with this game, is that like it takes up a lot of table space when I don't know that it needs to. But, you know, space out is okay. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Then that's what I'm going to do in anticipation. You're up, Cheryl. First time my kid tried a candy cane, she was 3. She was devastated. Candy? Wait, mint? Oh, she was crestfallen. I hear that. Bleh. I hear that.
love mint.
I developed a taste for it, but yeah, mint's not my favorite. Junior mints, though, the little chocolate wrapped, or like after 8. So that used to be the thing. I used to go over. I mentioned my great aunt, and that's where I used to go and watch the Muppet Show and how I developed such a fondness for Jim Henson. So she used to have those after 8 dinner mints. Do you know those things? And
Yes.
It was the only thing with sugar in it. She was like a little old lady in her 90s, and it was the only thing in her whole house that a kid would be interested in. Everything else was just like asparagus and Brussels sprouts. No word of a lie.
I love the after 8 mints.
Oh, I learned to because it was all we had. It was all we had.
I love mint. I've always loved mint.
Not I. I had to. I had to get
by
over
the
it. Oh, that's you know him. He was at our house a couple days ago.
Oh.
Yes, right.
Hi.
All right.
You can't move after placement.
You can't move after placement. That's a nuance that I did not think I knew. Did I move after placement? Did either of us move after placement? Do you mean in the same turn? Like it's one or the other. You either place a thing or you move your thing, your token. But I don't know that either of us did that.
I jumped to you.
Yeah, you jumped
and
me.
That was it.
So now it's back to
I don't
me.
think no, I haven't done my tile yet. Oh, referring to tiles. Tile placement.
Oh, you can't. Oh, he's saying that once you've put it down, you can't start shifting it around.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
So is it
So
your
I
turn?
get to choose from these 3, right?
That's right.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, this is 1 button. Mm-hmm. And it takes up a lot of room.
But nothing
you
happened.
want that
I'm
one?
just grooming my beard. Peace laid, peace played. Yes.
Oh, if you want it.
What? Who said anything about me wanting it? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I also like that 4 button thing. Oh, I just started a button. It's lasts forever.
This is one of those games that it's really easy to trick out and very inexpensively. All you got to do is buy a pack of cheap buttons, and now you've got an instant upgrade that makes it cooler to play.
I have a bin of buttons.
You've got a few to spend. What are you going to buy?
I think I'm actually gonna buy this one.
Interesting. It does give you 2 button income. Let's see where it's going.
I'm gonna do here.
Oh no, but then I didn't even think about that.
So there's 4.
Oh, Backpack just subscribed. Thank you for the subscription. We didn't have anything special prepared for subscribers. I feel bad now.
What?
There's no spaces to name after Backpat. There's no.
We can name the presents.
We can name the presents in Backpat's honor.
Yeah.
But do we refer to them enough to make it worth his while?
No, but every time you see the board.
Every time you see the board, we'll remember you in our hearts. How hallmark of us. No, but what I wasn't planning on is since you took the stupid tree moves, and I can't have the one that I wanted anyway that I was planning for so carefully. Derp, herpa derp. All right. Well, my goal now is to get... Oh, that costs 5, eh? And I have 0. Well, I guess my only choice, since I have 0 buttons, is to do this and get 2 buttons plus my income, which is another 2 buttons. So check it out. There's 2 buttons on my pieces. 2 buttons and 2 buttons, and it's your turn.
Wow, you're placing it just like...
Well, because look what I wanted to do, but I'm dumb and I didn't remember how the game worked. I wanted to do that. You know what I mean? Which maybe I'll have to wait till the entire game ends to be able to do it. What a nerd. All right, you're up.
Loaner the beard to new subs.
The beard to new subs.
They're all coveting your beard.
It's nice, right? I haven't seen them anywhere since I picked this up. I was like, God, I have it. The other cool thing, too, is that
It always freaks me out.
when it gets hot, and it does get really hot, you can just go and, like, flipperoo it, and nobody's any the wiser. It's great. I love it. But I'm going to put it on the hot side for just for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just because I think, I don't know, is the R&R show still going? Because they have a tendency to raid us, and if they do, I definitely want to make people go, what the heck? There's a guy in a really dumb hat. Maybe I'll stick around for more than 15 seconds.
Okay. I need that in my life.
It is a bit itchy, though. It does bear this scent of, like, all the different hay rides and Christmas tree farms that we went to. Like, it smells like Christmas's past and the basement.
Wash it.
Okay. I'm worried it'll disintegrate.
Yeah, you
The
don't,
magic
You don't
will
put
be-
it in the dryer, though.
No. Oh, okay.
Because it would wreck the fleece.
It
Okay.
would.
So,
So soft.
I am going to move this puppy. It's a little tree. And which you guys can't see up there,
Yeah,
I
it's a
realize.
little-
And this is a 1 button.
One button
purchase.
cost.
So hold on, I'll place that in a second. Pay my button. And I don't know.
You got a pretty tight looking thing over there. It's looking pretty good.
Tetris.
So Cheryl, we've only played this once before, and it was on my birthday about 5-6 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And you smoked me, if I do recall.
I think I did.
Smoked me.
I think I should get my bucket of real buttons. I feel like we need real buttons.
If you want to go grab real buttons, go nuts. So my choices are
Okay.
go nuts, 5 buttons, 3 buttons, 7 buttons. So it would have to be
Oh,
this or
move
nothing.
your token.
Move your token.
Cheryl, move your token. Oh, the 3 time, right?
Oh yeah, your time token. Did I miss moving my token too?
Did I miss moving mine
Oh no.
last time for 6?
Well, let's count it up. How many times do you have on
3,
there?
6, another 3.
So you
that'd
should be at
12.
least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, you're easily like way the heck up here.
So,
At least. Plus another, didn't you go 2 at one point?
yeah, to jump you.
Yeah, so let me just see. I've gone at least
we
2.
messed that
1 times,
up.
6 times. So I'm at least 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I went at least 2. Does that make sense?
Okay, this is really easy. What was
Yes.
your first tile?
What was my first tile? It was this one, this little guy right down here.
Can I just undo this for a second?
Yep.
Okay. What was your first tile? How many time?
1.
Cool. My first tile was 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then you took a turn where you jumped me.
Right?
So we ended up here.
Yep.
And then I needed buttons, so I jumped to you.
Yep.
Okay.
Good.
And then my next tile was a 6, so I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would have given me income, right?
We'll do that in a second.
But only, yeah. Okay.
I'll hold a thumb up for income.
Okay.
And then it was my turn.
Does it matter? The spaces matter? No, only when you jump.
And then it was my turn.
And it's your turn. Yep.
So I should have gone 5 for placing my square.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
That was my piece, and then you did a piece.
Okay. Yeah. And then I did 3 time. So 1, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness. That song means we're being raided. Thank goodness we got the game sorted out before everybody flooded in, because I would have felt like a little bit more of a stooge. 47 people!
Wow!
Gadzooks! Hello, boys and girls. Thank you so much for joining us for a very special Christmas edition of a playthrough of Patchwork. Now I have to put the Santa voice on in case they might think it's not Santa, because I do think it's a rather convincing. Oh, thank you so much, Sunjack, for the follow. You're on my nice list. Everybody who doesn't follow, of course, is on my naughty naughty list, and we'll have to muck out the reindeer stalls for the rest of the year. I don't know what Santa does with the naughty kids. We kind of like, oh, thank you so much, Waltup. Thank you so much for the follow again. You're on my nice list. The rest of you, naughty. Now, I don't think that Santa gives coal in stockings anymore because Santa's sort of a progressive fellow and we're beyond burning fossil fuels. But cleaning out reindeer poop does sound like a fitting punishment for all the naughty children of the world. I don't know if Santa has to abduct them exactly to get them up to the North Pole to have them do that. But anyway, you're owed some button income on your quilt. Yes. So how much? It's without the purple piece. So 3 buttons.
3.
Great. Grab your 3 buttons.
And you don't get any for the spaces, right?
No.
Because you said something about getting...
Nope.
No.
Just grab your 3. We're good.
3.
We'll keep
That's
playing.
it?
Yes. It's my turn, and I was evaluating
Not enough buttons.
these. So the Christmas edition of Patchwork has Christmas presents, as we were mentioning, instead of quilt pieces around the edge. 5 buttons, 3 buttons, and 7 buttons. That's not going to happen. 3 buttons, however, will happen. Although, if I jump you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I can have 6 plus. I can have 8 total buttons. My goodness gracious. But I don't want to do it. I want to grab that piece. So I'm going to pay 3 buttons and let you get even farther ahead of me. 3 buttons to go over here and grab this piece. So back on my board. It's not fitting all that well. Is there a tetrad that I can throw in? There is one coming up late, but not a whole lot of opportunities. Oh well, I'll see what I can. Oh, that's 3. Yeah, it could happen, but it's not likely. So I don't think I should do that. I think I got more pliability doing it like that, but then I would need an L. I'd need an L to stick in there.
There's one right here.
There's a couple of L's. There's, coming up. It's like at the bottom of the... Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Okay. You're up.
Yep.
Oh, and I have to go. Time. We got to not forget putting
don't forget
1,
the time. 2.
So I get income anyway, and the income I get is going to be 1, 2, 3 buttons. Easy come, easy go. Okay, you're up.
Okay.
Now I'm in the half Santa mode.
Half Santa mode.
This music is really sleepy, man.
It is a bit sleepy.
Where's Rock Around the Clock?
Right?
No, that's not even a Christmas song. You know what I'm talking about. What's Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree?
Brenda Lee.
Oh, you can hear it because I didn't turn my speaker down. Is anybody getting a weird echo? I hope not. Let me know. Because if you're not getting an echo, we can keep the volume up and the guests can hear the sounds too. Okay. Ooh, you can hear sounds. Let's play some sounds.
Oh, that's what the sheep sounds like. Okay. No echo. Yay, I get to hear sound too.
Fantastic.
Okay, I'm going to take this one right here for 3. And I have exactly 3 to pay.
And you have...
Oh, I just nudged my whole board. It's fine. There.
Mm-hmm.
3. Thank you. And I go 4 on the timer.
I'll do that for you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Charisma Nadir, I'm guessing. Ndir. I love it when people explain their handles because they're impossible to wrap my lips around sometimes. Charisma, let us know what NDR actually means or stands for. So you get to reap your button rewards. So 4 buttons. Yes.
Cool.
The Nat Discord is what? Bumpin'? Is this a good time to mention the Nat Discord? There's the Nights Around the Table Discord. There's the link. Patchwork is kind of stepping on it. But please join us if you want to play games with other like-minded folks all the time and just talk about nerdy junk nonstop. There you go. There's the link. My turn. Like, I could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could have 8 buttons. 8 buttons if I jump you. 8 buttons, but that would shorten my game, you know what I'm saying? Or I could, it would shorten my game. Oh, I'm mad that, look at this piece. I'll put it back where it was, but look at this. I was like, oh, that could, no, but it goes off my board, but look how nice that would have been. Oh,
but it's not an L.
I know, it's not an L.
Z.
I know. Well, this would be nice too, though, and this costs, you know what, this costs 3 buttons.
This is the one you should go for right here.
Well, no, I'm not going to go that far. Nice try, Cheryl.
Yeah.
I see what you're trying to do to me.
You can wait. It's fine.
No way. 3 buttons. I'm not heeding your advice. Look, this fits nice and snug. It only makes me go 1.
Okay, that's
Boom.
pretty good.
You're
That's
up.
pretty good.
You're up.
All right.
Kabuki Kid says, Zed. Love Zed. What is Zed? Except the 26th letter of the Canadian alphabet.
Yeah.
Oh, this Santa beard's rather itchy. It's full of secrets. Go. Christmas secrets, I mean.
I'm too broke for these options.
Ha ha ha, you know what you must do.
No.
Oh, but you can't.
I can't. So what do I do?
How do you take the L? Like, well, you can afford this. It's 1.
No, it's 10.
What?
10, 5, and 10.
That's 1.
Oh, 1 button.
1 button. Yeah, that's a 1. You can afford that.
I was like, okay. Yes, that makes way more sense. Yes, I could afford that. I don't know if I want that, though.
It's a big, monstrous piece. Hard to fit, but it covers a lot of spaces.
But this one, I could fit better.
Also 1 button.
Yeah. And it gives me no income.
We should lay this down so people know it's a Christmas tree.
That's
better.
poopy. There's no income.
Yeah, it's cheap, but no income.
Well, I'm stuck.
Some interesting trade-off pieces in the game, yeah?
I'm in a tight spot.
All right, do it.
Okay. It's going to be this one.
And it's a 2?
Yeah.
Look, Cheryl's wasting her time. She's spending too long on crafts. Mwahaha. What is this? This one costs 10 now, Cheryl. And look, it gives you a 3-button income. Ooh. Ooh, takes up 4
Actually
times.
costs 10?
Costs 10, and look, whoosh,
Yeah.
bajang. This one I'm very interested in.
Pretty.
2 buttons. Oh, but I don't have. Oh no.
So they don't have to be adjacent, the tiles.
No, they don't. You can put them wherever you like. Let's see what you did.
Could do this?
Yeah, you can put it like off the opposite corner. What you're doing by making it tight, though, is you're putting yourself in competition for this thing, this 7x7. So the first person to get a tight 7x7 gets this big 7-point bonus thing, which, you know, it's a 2-player game, so any point you get that your opponent doesn't have is going to be upside.
I'm going to do this.
Yeah, there's a cute Christmas tree marker, right? Yeah, I forgot to mention that off the top, the differences. What'd you do eventually?
I think I'm just going to do this.
Okay.
It's fine.
Interesting.
It's fine.
Okay.
I can feel it.
All right. I think I have no choice but to catch up to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 buttons. 9. 9 buttons. I know. I'm stuck. I don't have any more money.
Was I supposed to move? Did you move me?
Yeah, I moved you.
Okay, thank you.
How about I move you? Always.
Yeah.
You're up.
Yeah. Okay.
Bags for neoprene playmat and acrylic tiles. I agree over on 2K. Acrylic tiles, could you make those yourself? I don't know. These are pretty... Like, it would take a while if you were to 3D print something and make them. I wonder if Geek Up makes anything like acrylic bits for this game. That would be pretty nice. Yeah. You know me. I love churched up board game pieces.
Don't you just?
Oh, I passed income as well. So, oh no, I already counted my income. Wait, 1, 2, 3. No, I didn't. So I get 3 more buttons.
Okay, I'm gonna pay 2 for this one because it gives me.
Thanks, Zero Aperture. You're right. I did miss that. What you buying?
This one. I don't know where I'm putting it yet. There's my 2.
And it's 3 time. 1, 2, 3, and you get button income as well.
Ooh, does this one count?
Yes.
So.
I'll say yes. Oh, I see how you should place that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm just gonna take.
Just grab it now, yeah.
That so I don't forget.
Oh, I see the best way to place it.
Do you? Oh,
I do.
I don't like that. I don't like it when you.
My Tetris skills are.
I could do this.
My Tetrisy sense is pinging. You could.
I could.
I mean,
It
you
just
could.
makes it messy, or I could do this.
That's where I would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. That's nice.
It's not bad. That's not bad.
And then what? How many spaces is this spawn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So if you fill in that whole square, you got a made in the shade.
We'll see.
I might be in a minority that I like Patchwork. It's relaxing and fun. It is relaxing. Yeah. I feel pretty relaxed. I was pretty stressed before the stream because we didn't even have our camera angle sorted, and I don't know why Cheryl's camera is reversing. I don't know what's going on, but and I had a rather stressful conversation with a family member just before the stream happened, but. Serenity now.
It's good.
Santa doesn't get stressed. I'm sure, eh? Could you imagine
Be
doing
like
that
a
guy's
honey
job?
badger.
Yeah. Could you imagine being Santa? How stressed you get? Holy
Yes.
God, just the headaches thinking about it. Like worldwide distribution
But Santa has a year to prepare.
by sleigh. Yeah, it's one show that he does. All right. I've got so much money, it's ridiculous. Let's spend some. I don't like it. I do like it. It costs 8 and puts me up 6. Do I like it? But it's 3 income. Yeah, man, I'm gonna go for it.
Hey, big spender.
Yeah, but look at it. Look at it. Look how beautiful it is. So there's my 8. It's gonna put me up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get this 6, and I get income. Look at wow, what a power move. So it's gonna go Shazamity right here, and I get this baby, which I think either has 6 in one, half a dozen in the other. I think it's easier to put it. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna stick it right there to fill in that hole. You're
That's
up.
a good spot.
That's a pretty good turn, man.
Yep. It is.
Oh, is Ekin here? Hi, Ekin. My wife might like Patchwork. Maybe I should get it for Christmas and see if I can bully her to play a game with. Yes, it's the only way is to bully our wives into playing. Now, that's a new bride. You can't be bullying a new bride, Ekin. That's nonsense. Just keep it amicable as long as you possibly can. I watched a TikTok yesterday where the person claimed that couples have disagreements and only 61% of those agreements ever get resolved. So the trick in staying together is to find a way to live with each other despite 61% of your arguments being like outstanding. And I'm just trying to think of our fights and what percentage. Yeah, I mean it's good too. Like back to the game, it's not an expensive game. I think this retails in Canada for about $30.
I'm gonna jump you.
Okay, do it. How many?
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that one count?
5.
5?
Yep. So you got 5 buttonaroonies.
Got it.
Okay.
All good.
Choices. $2. Again, I don't like it.
I didn't like them either. That's why I jumped
I
you.
don't like it. $2. They're all weird looking. Between them all, though, you know what? I don't mind this one so much. And if you don't like these, that kind of sticks you with. Oh, but there's no income. That's bad news. No income.
Yeah, there's no income on both
10
cheapies.
on this. Oh, both cheapies, no income. Well, I know what I must do then.
No!
Blam, blam. I get 2 buttons plus income. Haha, fool. Plus income, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8 buttons. Nice. Come on, back to Papa.
What if I just keep jumping you?
We can just do that until the game ends. So go. Go, your move.
Okay.
Smarty go Barty.
I have 10 buttons. So I'm gonna spend them for this one.
Oh, that's a nice one though.
It's pretty good. I don't know
Yeah,
where I'm
where's
putting
it
it yet,
going?
but no. That's pretty
Hey,
good.
Zero Aperture, you're subscribed. Thank you so much for the subscription,
you.
Zero Aperture. Wonderful. The numbers are growing. The number goes up.
So 5 on the time track.
5 on the
Can I
time
get a
track.
present?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you get income as well.
Ooh.
Which, with that big 3-button earner, while you fill in that little hole, that's pretty good.
Oh, should I do that or should I do this?
I am just looking at the pieces that are coming up. You got a lot of long
too.
skinnies, but they're like plus shape. Look at these plus shape ones.
I know.
This guy would fit exactly where you're trying to fill, but it would also fit in the other space, you know, so.
Yeah, I might just put it there.
It's not terrible. It's not a terrible idea.
I'm happy with that.
Forgot I had a Prime sub. Thank you, Zero
Thanks.
Aperture. By the way the Prime subs work, and apparently people who are very successful at Twitch mention this very often to people who are watching. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you get a free subscription to one channel on Twitch every single month. And the way that you do that is you go to Prime Gaming and you just link your Twitch account and your Prime Gaming account. Prime Gaming is just another, it costs no extra money. So it doesn't cost any money to you, and it gets you a subscription that's worth $5, and $2.50 goes to this guy right here. And she takes it all really, and she delves out what she thinks that I should have from that $2.50. Really? So yes, you're the money manager of the family. All right. Love those little presents, says Poppy. The leather patches on the original Patchwork are not my fave.
Yeah.
You don't like them? The leather patches?
I wasn't super into.
The whole idea
This is prettier. This is prettier.
It explains in the rule book, like, patchworking is different than quilt making because patchworking is just like scraps of fabric that you got lying around,
Right.
like torn clothes or whatever the heck you want to put together a pastiche. Whereas I think quilting, like my mom's a quilter, and she like goes to the expensive fabric stores and buys specific pieces for her quilts and stuff. Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of a different thing. I think quilting is like the rich people version of patchworking. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're a crafter, you know. Right, what are my choices here? Stinky, stinky poo. 4, though I like it, it fits. It fits so nicely. Hold on, let me look over. So I'm thinking like number from right there. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, that, oh yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be that. So I'm gonna buy that for 4. 1, 2, 3, $4. And then over here in Rhineland, Shazang puts me up to, look at that, isn't that beautiful?
That fits beautifully.
And it puts me up to boop boop. All right, you're up.
Yeah.
If Cher didn't control the wallet, Ryan would blow it all on obscure snacks. I really would. I would have just... Practical Dream, thank you so much for the subscription. Was that... Yeah, I was subscribed with Ryan.
Nice.
Practical Dream just like ran out to Prime Gaming. He's like, what? Click. Got it. Thank you so much. Uh-oh, we've got an incoming call from the head office.
From the high school.
Uh-oh, from the high school. You might have to take this.
I didn't take it because it's hooked up to a camera.
But you can take your phone. I mean, important calls from the high school kind of trump whatever's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah, why don't you take your phone?
You talk to them, tell them some stories.
We'll get it
I'll be
remantled
right back.
later. Boy,
No,
oh
I
boy.
can call them from the upstairs.
Okay, perfect.
But I'll be right
perfect. I'm just going to spin this around so I can tell you an inch. Get some of that Santa sweat growing. Yeah. Wait, before I get into his story, we should remember whose turn it was. So I just did that baller move with the red present. Let's go back over. Looking really good. Okay, cool. Cheryl's over here, so it's going to be Cheryl's turn when we get back. My question to you... Oh, you know what? First of all, before we get into my Christmas story, first I want to show you a puzzle that we put up on the stream on Saturday night that nobody solved. As you know, I'm a game designer and a puzzle designer, and I put this puzzle up and there was no headway made with it. So let me go grab it here. It looks like this, even though it says Cher's quilt. Forget Cher's quilt. That's not part of the puzzle. Okay, so this is a puzzle. I'm looking for the name of a board game, so I'm not going to have this up the entire time. So maybe if you can take a screenshot, if you're on a Windows system, that's the Windows key Control S, I think. Windows Control or Windows Shift S. So take a screenshot, and I forget what the shortcut is on a Mac. Grab a shortcut and then solve that puzzle and tell me which board game I would like you to name with that puzzle. Once again, the night shift, the folks on Saturday could not solve this puzzle. Can the day shift do it? And it might be in the spirit of fairness to go over the clues that I've already provided for this puzzle. So here's what we know so far. All of these elements are from the cover of board games, and those board games that they're from the cover of are all by the same designer. And the name of that designer, if you've been following along in the channel, should be quite apparent or obvious to you. So that's what we know so far. So the first step is identify. So that's what's happening.
I think this puzzle's too hard for me.
It's very difficult. It's the most challenging one I put up so far.
Yeah.
Are we good on the old family front?
Cassie is home, so
all we care
whoever
about.
it was, I'll deal with it later. It's all
Great.
Yeah.
Maybe they were asking for donations. I don't know.
No.
We gave it the office slam.
No.
Great. Okay.
Cassie's got bullying issues at school.
Oh no,
and
that's
it
not good.
stinks. So
Sounds like Santa's gonna have to pay a little visit to some naughty children. Well,
trust me, I wanted to.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to see your kids come to any
Knocked
harm.
on doors and said,
Yeah.
stop.
Awful.
Anyway, it's all good.
I think the cow is from Caverna. What are we? Oh, the cow. I was like, what cow? What are we talking about? Yeah, the puzzle. I didn't get the chance to tell my Christmas story because it's a short phone call. That's okay.
So I just ran up to see it. Never.
My question, I was going to tell you what my favorite Christmas present of all time was, but I wanted to ask everybody in chat first.
Oh, I want to tell mine.
What was the best Christmas present you ever received? Share, go.
Oh.
Set the stage for us. What was the year?
The year. It was in like, I don't know. What year did the first Nintendo console come out in?
How is your story the same as my story? 1986.
Okay.
Yes. It's the same story then.
No.
Okay, go. Oh, no, actually, yours is better. Ask cooler details.
know.
Okay, go.
Okay,
Yeah, it's a good story.
So it was the console was coming out. We were like, my brother and I were like super pumped. My brother's 2.5 years younger than me, and
Still, after all these years.
Yeah. And we were just begging our parents for it, and my mom just kept saying, no, it was too expensive. There's no way, we're not doing it.
And how much was it? It was like $300-400, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I was a kid.
We didn't spend money or earn it. I don't know. Thank goodness.
So she said, fine, this is what we'll do for you. We'll rent it. And it was before Christmas. She's like, we're going to rent it, and that's it. And we're not going to buy it. You can play it. You can be happy. So she goes to, what was it, Becker's, I think, at the time.
Canadian convenience store standby.
That
Good
used
old
to
Becker's.
like rent video game systems for some reason. Anyway,
Yeah, for the younger people watching, this is what we had to do. You could go to a store and actually rent a console if you didn't own it.
So she goes and what she did was she asked them if she could borrow one of their cases that had like the it had like the molding and all of that, so it fit the console in perfectly with the controllers, all the foams. It's like this little briefcase, right? So she comes home with this and with a copy of Zelda.
The Legend of Zelda, the original.
The original.
The original.
So we played it, and we were just having a blast for like a week. We were like, oh man, Mom rented this for us for a week. Like, how baller is she? So what she had actually, so she had gone, she had borrowed that, and that Nintendo was actually ours. Because
she just borrowed the case.
She just borrowed the case, and we didn't know. And we didn't figure it out until... we went to go...
Like, Mom's gonna get a second mortgage for these late fees. Holy cow, Mom.
We were like, wow, Mom, you're letting us rent this for a while. We didn't figure it out until we went to, like after Christmas morning, we put Zelda in, and we were going to play it, and it was, like, our save file. Because she didn't know to erase the save files. So we figured it out.
Smart.
But we were like, how clever and amazing is she that she did that?
Why did she do it that way?
Because we were just begging, and she said there's no way she would ever spend that much money on a console. It was never going to happen. She'll let us rent it.
And what
just to appease us.
What a formative thing that console was, because that is that's my favorite Christmas present story too. I didn't have any chicanery going on with the case or rentals or anything. I just opened it. I was like, holy crap, you're kidding me. We didn't have tons of money growing up by any means. So, a single parent mom, no siblings, it was just me and her. And she bought me that console, and it meant a lot to me. And I became a video game developer, 20 years later. So something. There was always this, I don't know if you guys remember, we're really dating ourselves, but there's no secret that we're ancient. But there's a retired cartoonist, legendary, who made a comic called The Far Side. And there was one great Far Side cartoon where it shows he has this squat little kid that he draws, this fat thing with glasses and freckles and a little crew cut. And this kid's like sitting on the floor in front of the couch playing, on a Nintendo Entertainment System. And the loving parents are doting on it. They're like sitting in the background. The husband's got his arm over his wife's shoulders, and they're imagining all these newspaper want ads for like, oh, we need help saving the princess in the castle, and plumbers who can throw fireballs. It's all these like job want ads, because the joke is that this kid will never amount to anything playing these Vigia games. But I mean, joke's on them. I had a career out of it, because I figured, I don't know why parents in the 80s didn't catch on to this, but like, parents, somebody's obviously making them, and you just blew $400 on the console. So there's obviously money here, and obviously it meant a lot to the kids and was really important, and will probably continue to mean a lot to the kids as I don't know, it's funny, they couldn't see it, we could see it. Yeah. We knew it was coming. Door is from Reckholt, confirmed. I don't know, the blonde-haired folks also confirmed the most obscure ones on the puzzle. Cheryl, you're jingling as you talk.
Yes.
Gold cartridge. Remember Zelda, the original?
Oh, yeah.
First release had the gold cartridge? Yep. All right. Hamakaisu says, finally out of my meeting so I can watch now. You just missed all the best Christmas stories, Hamakaisu. So Apple is from Spring Meadow. Also confirmed. You're doing well. You've got 2 out of 6.
That is a hard puzzle.
That's a hard puzzle.
Man,
There's
okay.
there's a solved method
Wow.
to it, but we'll go over. I
Yeah.
have faith in the day shift. I think that they'll get it. But yes, I've confirmed
So,
those things.
Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Oh. Excellent. I have some monies.
You do.
There's only one that has. Oh no, there's two that have income.
I'm just noticing this little blurry bit right here in the camera. I know why it's happening, but I'm loath to touch the camera because it's going to be super bouncy.
Don't mess it up.
I'm going to do that, and I'm going to tilt it down just the tiniest little bit, and then it's going to get that blurry spot out of there, and it's going to wiggle for a tiny bit, and while it wiggles, we're just going to talk to each other like it's not wiggling.
Okay.
And until I see it stop wiggling, and then we're good. Oh, it's still wiggling. Shh. Shh.
Don't touch it, don't
I'm the
touch it.
camera whisperer. Okay, back to it.
Move the tree.
Move the tree. Who bought what? Is the tree not where it's supposed to be? Is it supposed to be here? You tell me where it's supposed to be. Maybe I didn't move it ahead of this piece. The farmer dude.
One space up.
Bajang, your turn.
Okay.
The farmer dude,
This is 0 buttons.
it is 0 buttons. And it gives you 1 in income.
Is it because it's.
Weirdly shaped, or because
Yeah.
it's shaped like Jesus' torture implement? I don't know. It's thematic. Look,
Bit
it's
weird.
Christmassy.
No. Yeah, it's. I don't know.
So we can make it heavy metal by doing that. No, all right.
But then this one is also.
This one covers up more spaces. It only costs 1 button though. It looks like the bigger pieces cost fewer buttons
It's a bit strange.
because they're harder to fit. It's going to get really hard to fit them as we, go
It
on.
will.
That's what
It's
your board looks like.
True. Can I just see what this will look like?
Yeah, sure. You can test it out. Just remember where it goes.
Nope, that won't
No,
work.
definitely not going to work.
Okay. I could do that. Would that be the worst thing in the world?
I don't know. How many times is it? 3 goes.
Is there
3
any
times.
other? No, that's not a great thing to do.
Not going to do it?
That's not a great thing.
What's a great
This
thing?
is not. I'm not.
That's why it costs 0
That's
buttons.
why it's 0.
It's hard to fit.
Because it's garbage. I will pay 2 for the.
Wait, all it's saying it's my turn again.
Oh,
I don't think so. You didn't take a turn since you came back, and it was your turn. Are you positive? Ignore me. I'm confused. Yes, persons who. Oh, I forgot that rule. We've been taking turns. Yeah, Omelette's right. The person who's furthest back is always the person who takes the turn. We've been going back and forth.
oh right.
Yeah, we can play properly from now on. Keep going.
Okay. I'm gonna take this one.
How much does it cost?
2,
2.
and it puts me up 2.
All right, let's see where it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll put you up 2. Blam blam. You get button income.
I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so from now on we'll play properly. Whoever's in the not lead will go first and always until they are in the lead. Right? Sound
So
good?
who's in the
whoever
lead?
Well, you're in the lead right now.
Okay.
So it should be my turn until I'm no longer trailing.
Okay.
So let's see the options. Did you move the tree over here? Was
Yes,
this
I'm
this
so sorry.
spot? No
I'm so
problem.
sorry.
It's all good.
Ah.
It's all good. What options do we have? 4 buttons, 2 buttons, 2 buttons, 2 buttons, 2 buttons.
7 buttons.
7 buttons. I don't want to pay. Ooh, 7 buttons though. Look, it's the tetrad. It's the tetrad. 7 buttons, 1 time tick. I have to do it or else you will.
Nah.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do it. Nice try. Nice
It's
try.
the perfect piece.
It is a really good piece. So this can go just like anywhere. It doesn't even matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, we're looking to make a big 7x7 block. 5.
We are.
Are there
It's
options coming up?
true.
There are. There's some good options. So I'm gonna go Shazana Blam. All right, you're up. No, I'm still up. That was 1.
Are you still behind me?
Yep, I'm still behind you.
Okay.
So I can go 2 for the next one. And I think I might. That'll fit beautifully right there. Zhoosh.
2 time?
Yeah, 2 times. 1, 2, and I'm still behind you. I like this rule.
I don't like this rule.
But now I'm out of bucks, so I gotta go 1, 2, and take 2 buttons. And now you're behind and you're up.
Okay. I will take this piece, I think.
Yeah, sorry, but the apple and the compass are the same.
Yeah.
Are the same thing. They're from the same game. They're the same unit. They're cut from the same cloth.
So, That's 7, so 5, 6, 7.
And what's the time on it?
6.
6. Whoa. Go over here. We'll go 1, 2, 3. So you got a present. 4, 5, 6. And income. See what kind of income you're getting.
Okay. So it should be 11 now, because I just added 3 buttons.
Now, I have a little control panel here, as you know, where I push buttons to control cameras. And I didn't change it from Halotau. I didn't have time. So it's Sean's face every single time I want to go to your board.
I saw
and
that.
I'm hoping it doesn't awaken anything in me. Like, wife, Sean, no, deprogrammed. Okay, here we go. So I'm behind now, and you're scooping up all these presents. How close are you to getting that 7x7? We're both really tight grids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's the corner. So you just have to fill a 2x6 spot. Ay, Chihuahua.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
I have to fill a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's no bloody way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not filling this anytime soon. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get that. That's crapo. Oh, that's crapo. Ah, no. Ah, no. What do I do? What do I do?
Play better.
Play better. You're a nerd. I think I have to move up because I only have 2 buttons and I can't afford this one, or this one. Because look, 3, 7, and 10.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus income. And the income, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 dollars. Okay, your turn.
All right.
You just got big beefy pieces. Here, we'll close the circle a little bit just so that people can see the pieces a little bit better. Here you go.
I'm just trying to visualize the best.
Does the winner get to pick one of the other person's presents to keep? Here's the weird thing about presents. You might not know, but tomorrow there's going to be a very special surprise stream. Although I think, I don't know if it's so much a surprise if I'm talking about it, but it's my birthday tomorrow, December 1st. And Cheryl was wondering what she could get me for my birthday. And we were kind of hemming and hawing, and it's like, usually I ask for board games, but this year, if you caught our live stream a couple weeks ago, that was my Christmas present from last year, and it took us all the way to November for me to even open it because I've got such a backlog of, poor me, board games, but I've got a backlog of commissions and board games just piled up that over the pandemic is really hard to play with people.
Oops,
you're
ahead of me.
Yeah,
right.
that's right, you're going that way.
1, 2, 3.
All right. So I thought, well, okay, if not a board game,
And I'm
then
not getting income. No.
then what about like plastic for my 3D printer? But the 3D printer, if you've watched any of the Bits Please episodes,
If that wasn't too loud for them.
I've turned it down. Okay. The 3D printer, it's supposed to be loud though. The 3D printer was sort of like a way for me to explore another revenue stream because what I really want to do is develop board game stuff for you as sort of a thank you gift if you join the Patreon. And there's the link for the Patreon. So getting plastic for the 3D printer kind of feels like it would be more of like, here, have some work, Rye. So if it's not a board game and if it's not stuff for the printer, I don't really know. So basically, yeah, she can have all the presents she wants. She can open my present. I don't get any presents, basically. It's kind of a stressful, weird situation to be in, right?
I mean, I didn't want anything for my birthday this year either.
But you got yourself something. You managed. You managed.
Okay, I bought it myself, yes.
Can we see your present? Why don't you go get your present? Just go get your present. In the encasement.
In the whole thing?
Yeah. No, in the small thing that we've been using daily.
And then just what?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
Cheryl will be right back. Cheryl wants to show you your birthday present. I think you'll find this a little bit delightful. Yes, printer life, says Proud Couture. It's funny because on the Discord server, we are slowly converting everyone to the cult of 3D printing. If you're a board game fan, it's the way to go, man. I'm just telling you. I have a few other inserts that were sent to me by different companies. Like, I don't have any Meeple Realty, but I have something left from Laser Rocks, from the stuff they sent me, and from from Gaming Trunk and from the foam core guys who are called, help me out, I can't remember the name of the foam core guys, but they've all sent me inserts that I'm going to be making videos about. But for my preference is leaning way closer to plastic these days. I just find that, I don't know, it can do more. It's more versatile. It's stronger than foam core. Not quite as strong as wood, but I find that the wood is kind of like too thick, like it takes up too much space in the box. And especially for certain prints, you need like every millimeter that you can spare in the box. So I just did a Caverna insert, and there's like no room for anything else. And if it was made out of wood, it just wouldn't be able to fit everything. So yeah, I like the plastic stuff. You need to get a 3D printer company to sponsor you. I have considered it. I don't know if I know enough yet in order to make that plea to them. But yeah, maybe we'll see. Not just for board games either, says Practical Dream, but I print solutions to many of my life problems. Tell us at Practical Dream a couple of other things that you've printed that aren't board game inserts. I've seen a few things that you've done on the Discord server, but give us a little list just to entice people. Oh, here comes Cheryl. Got her antlers stuck. Cheryl got her antlers stuck in the lighting.
Yep.
All right.
I sure did.
So who have we got here, Cheryl? Oh, here we go. There's your birthday present to yourself.
Yeah, can you put the camera?
Yeah, I can. Hold on. There we go. Did your camera turn off? You bumped it.
I bumped it.
Okay, we'll put it on the this overhead camera. Come on over here.
Okay.
We're gonna mess up. There we go. Who's this?
This is Gimli.
Gimli, named for
the dwarf in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that makes a bit of sense.
Come here.
Aw.
Yeah.
He's cute. Do you think that we can fish him out, or he'll run away and we'll have a extreme disaster?
Run so fast.
He's molting a little bit. Watch, he'll twitch when I.
No, he's good.
Oh yeah.
He likes pets.
He's getting used to pets now.
He is.
There he is.
Yeah.
Hello. Cute little hamster.
Okay.
Well, watch his nose though. You can't be.
I know. Don't come out,
Very
baby.
close. I've heard horror stories of hamsters that get a little bit maimed when the door closes.
Yeah, I always wanted my own hamster.
Oh, they're awing. Yeah.
So I got my own hamster. Now he's gonna run around.
Yeah. So both of our kids have hamsters, and we thought we could, or Cheryl thought that she could do a better job of being a hamster mom, and now it's just me putting Gimli in the ball every single day as Cheryl neglects. No, you don't neglect. You feed him. You water him.
I haven't completely neglected
I'm the one who always has hamster cuddle time.
Yeah.
Look, the viewer count is going down. What is this, hamsters? I'm out of here.
It's true.
Not all people like rodents.
Sorry for those that don't. I think he's adorable. And
now it's hamster around the table, ain't it? Oh, quick, change the logo.
Okay.
Change the logo.
Did I ruin my camera?
Yeah, we can turn it on. Look, it's black.
By
So let's just
bumping it?
wiggle the cord until it comes back on.
Okay.
Oh no. Usually, here I can. We can go to.
It's my antlers.
Yep.
They're just hitting everything.
If I go to studio mode, then I can put you on thing and you can goof with it while I make my there. See?
Cool.
Great. So
Okay.
let me look at what's going on because
Yeah,
it's my
you
turn
figure
because
it out.
I'm before you.
Am I allowed to unplug this?
Yeah,
and
you
plug
can.
back
Yeah,
in?
sure, of course.
Okay.
So I could go 1, 2, 3 and get 3 buttons, but I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 16 buttons. So my choices up here are the 5 buttoner. Ooh, remember this one that I really, really wanted? Well, it doesn't make any sense for me to get it now based on what's going on my board. Really, what I need, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to be able to do that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for the follow. I appear Pier 889. Oh my gosh. There's just no way that I'm going to be able to, before she gets her little, she's going to get that thing. So if she's going to get that thing and I'm not going to get it, really what I should do, I think, is focus on bulky pieces to fill up as much of my board as possible. That right there is a bulky piece if ever I've seen one. You can kind of count the squares it covers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but this one covers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the guy I want. Oh, I can't even have that. It's too far. Sorry, let me get the right camera angle for you. There we go. So if I go, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I can't have this one. This is the guy to get at 5. So I'm going to jump over here, take that, pay my 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then over here in Ryan Land, just bulky pieces. Because remember, every single square that you don't fill up is worth -2 points to you. Is that the best place to put it? Probably not. Probably not, but you know. And then back over here, it was a 3. 1, 2, 3, and that puts Cheryl back. And are we good to go, Cheryl?
I don't know because I couldn't see anymore on the other
I'm sorry.
side.
Let's go take a look. Yes, you're back.
Yeah, and you know what happened? I kicked out the power cable
Oh, that'll do it.
on the way by.
Yeah. Oh well, we're a bit goofed. Do you want to like tweak it a little bit so they can? Ooh. Is it still reversed?
I don't know. Yep.
It is. So if you just do this, there you go. That's a little bit better. Sorry, everybody. Thank you for bearing with us with the camera issues.
Alright, is my turn?
The puzzle is impossible. Boo! It's not impossible. Tell me. Let's go back.
I agree, Poppy. It's ridiculous.
Hold on. Let's talk about this. So we've identified the apple compass thing. We know that that is from, what do we say, Spring Meadow. We know.
My turn, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
We know that the door is from Rakeholt. We haven't identified that cow. The 2 blonde ladies we don't know. And I heard a theory about the farmer on the bottom right. Rakeholt, Fields of Arla. Good. Yes, confirmed. That cow's from Fields of Arla. You guys do have the internet, right? I'm just double checking. I sound like the people from Blizzard. Like, you do have phones, right? Spring Meadow. The difference between men and women. Correct. Confirmed. Agricola. Yes. Correct. Confirmed. Yes. Yes. It's just one blonde lady that we don't know yet. The one in the bottom left. So everything's Wendy. Yes, Wendy Fedabasar or Fedabasser. That's right. That's Wendy. So we got Rakeholt's, Fields of Arla, Spring Meadow, Wendy P, and the difference between men and women, and Agricola. Yes, all of those confirmed. So I guess the question is, now what?
So
you might have to do a little bit of puzzling. Why would the puzzle designer, you have to ask yourself in a hunt puzzle, why would the puzzle designer choose those 6 board game covers to reference with elements, graphical elements? Why those 6? What do those 6 have to do with anything? Back to you, Cheryl.
okay, so I took my turn.
Yes, what did you do?
I paid 7 buttons.
Yes.
And I will move my little marker ahead to, which way does it go?
This way. It is a big spiral into the middle, so we're almost done. 1, 2. Yes.
And I've completed a 7 by 7.
You have completed 7 by 7, but you get the fancy big old 7-point advantage. I'm sad. There you go. All right.
I can't just put it anywhere?
Does it go on your board or does it go next to your board? I don't think it's a piece. I think it just goes. I think you just take it. Yeah, it doesn't go.
Does it give me 7 buttons?
I think it's worth 7 buttons at the end of the game. The people in chat can correct me if I'm totally hosing you out of points, but I think that's read. Yeah, you can read. Go ahead and read. I'm going to take my turn. Again, bulk is what I need to focus on. My 3 options are this, this, and this. The bulkiest one is this.
Points.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 is better than the other 2 because it's the bulkiest for the least amount of money, I might add. So I'm going to take this one. The
answer to the puzzle is a board game. Yes.
Yes, that's correct. I'm thinking of a board game. Yep. So I'm going to pay 1 button. It's going to cost me 2 time, but let me just see. Like, I'm not even worried about fitting everything now. I'm just worried about covering up spaces because I'm never going to be able to do them all. So 2 time here, blam, blam, and I get button income. And my button income, oh, that piece has no button income, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 buttons. You are up.
I am, because I'm behind you, right?
Has this stupid thing been repeated? Has it just been on this one song the entire time? It has. It's on loop. Oh my goodness. Angels.
It's still doing.
Why won't it play anything but Angels We Have Heard on High? Oh my goodness. I was like, what? This entire time, I'm like, man, this is the longest version of Angels We Have Heard on High I've heard in my entire life.
I didn't even notice.
Oh my
How
goodness.
sad is that?
It's ridiculous. Hold on. Let's get
something.
A little bit. It was so plaintive. No, not Angels We Have Heard on High. Boring. No. Boring. Next. Thank you.
Thank you.
One Modus Diaz.
There you go.
One Modest Diaz. There, that's a little bit
Modesto.
more. That's a little Modesto.
I don't know.
Modesto Diaz. You're right, not modest.
Thank you.
Though I think is Modesto modest in Spanish? I don't know.
I just heard you're right, and it's like the greatest.
Yeah, I'll say it again. You're right.
No,
it's
not like
a
that.
Christmas miracle. Okay. Play Angels We Have Heard on Low. Yeah, totally, right? Angels We Have Stopped Hearing. Thank goodness. There, that's a bit better, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if one is broke,
Yeah, and as one is, what is one's option? One must
Jumping
take
you.
the booby prize and go hop hop.
I get income though too.
You would.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
So go there. So it's 2.
Two
right?
buttons plus whatever your board gets you. What's your
2,
board get
and
you?
I've lost count. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15. Whew. I think I'm gonna get snookered at this game. It's back to me.
Teehee.
So really what I want to do is lowest money, biggest bulk. Lowest money, biggest bulk. Although, yeah,
Each
there's
space is a negative.
-2. Yeah. Oh, I know, right?
I got it.
Biggest bulk. This is biggest bulk. I'll do it. I'll pay 2 in order to go here. That puts me up. I don't know if taking it without income is a good idea, but it puts me up 1. I don't really want income. And since I'm on top of you, it's still my turn. That's how that works.
Yes.
So, lowest money, biggest bulk is probably this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They both, well, one costs 1, but it puts me up 4. I'd rather pay
Do you have the
more.
room?
I do, yeah. That one fits really nicely. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pay 2. And you'll see, it puts me up 3. So, you know.
Careful, Gimli is under our chairs.
1, 2, 3. And I get the Christmas present, which is beautiful because I just left the unsucky hole down here. Bajoom. Okay, cool. You're up.
Yeah. Okay, move this closer. So this is an option,
Let's hear.
which I shall take for 4. I'll change back because I kind of made a mess of this.
It's a better fit, but I don't think fitting really matters at this
I
point. You know what I mean?
know. It's so tight. Yeah.
Nobody's watching us play. They're just trying to figure out the puzzle, which I love. I love it. You still want to fit it all Tetris-like, even though it doesn't matter. Right?
I know. I
He's got
do.
that compulsion.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters. I think the game's going to end long before we get anywhere near putting all these pieces in.
It's true because I wanted to go 2.
We've played very sloppy.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm putting it there. It's fine.
It's still you because you're behind me.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, and this would have moved here. So I can buy this for 2. Right? Or this for 7. This takes up more space.
Yes.
So let's do that.
Look at that. Beefy.
Of the pieces left, I don't know. I guess I'll do that. That's fine.
Now, did you move your marker? How many do you go?
2.
Blam, blam.
Oh, 4.
So you're done.
Yeah.
You are done. But you collect income.
Oh, I do.
Yes.
Woo.
Your final income collection.
So
How many? Count it up.
this one was nothing, so it should be 17.
Okay.
I'll count that just to make sure.
Now for my big finish. Again, lowest price, biggest bulk, which would be this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or $3. So I've got 5. I'll pay 5. Get 2 back and change. And that'll be it for me. So let me go to my board. Can I even fit it? Yes, I can. No problem. Fitting stuff isn't really that big a deal. So bam, like that, and then I collect income on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Much lower income than you have, that's for sure. And now, are you ready to count it all up?
I am.
Okay.
I have a lot of spaces.
Do you remember how to do that? Okay, so it's, I believe it's just negative points of money on hand plus your little bonus tile. Right?
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. So
yeah, I think that's it.
First, do you want to do negative points or do you want to count up positive monies? Here.
Yeah. Sorry. Let's do the negatives.
Okay, do the negatives.
Let's get it over.
Yeah, let's rip the Band-Aid off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 spaces.
So negative 28. Mm-hmm. So you got to fill that hole with points. How much money do you have?
I have... So that's 23.
So negative 5 plus 7, so 2 points. Your score is 2 points. I don't think I'm going to fare much better, but let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So negative 24. And to fill the hole, I've got 23, negative 1 point, and you have 2 points. So it's negative 1 to 2. Bag some pots. Do it. Yay! All right. Good game. Thanks, Zero Amateur.
Thank you.
Negative 30. What? Hold on. Did I miscount? Is that the temperature? Oh, I missed the bottom three. Oh, you're right. Yeah, back to my board. Oh, how did I manage to do that? Yeah. So it's actually negative 4 to positive 2 is the score. An even bigger gap thanks to Zero Aperture. Very nicely done. Very nicely done.
Okay.
All right, those who know this game a lot better than we have, remember that's only like our second game. What did we do wrong? Well, I'm sure there were things that we could have done much better. Like, are you like a pro at this game? I'm not. What would you have done differently if you were to play it again?
Don't be afraid to take bigger pieces.
Early, I think. Yes.
Early.
Yeah, and maybe leave the small pieces till later. But yeah, that whole thing that I was doing where I was...
yes.
What's that?
If we had been doing it correctly, the last player goes...
Right, yeah, that would have made a difference for sure.
Changed things,
yeah,
yeah.
I think we messed it up quite a bit by taking turn after turn, going back and forth. You know what? It wouldn't be the first board game we messed up.
No, it's true.
By far.
It's true.
Yeah. I want to know how everybody's doing with that puzzle. Why don't we discuss puzzles? Because I want it solved. I will have this puzzle solved in this stream. That's it. I'm not leaving. Nobody's locked the doors. Nobody's leaving this stream until the puzzle gets solved.
I think you...
What?
Yeah, the puzzle's rough. I know. I think you need to explain to them how these puzzles work.
Sure. So a very common thing in hunt puzzles, there's a research element. So there you go. You've done the research. You've identified all the elements. But then you got to think to yourself, why did the puzzle designer pick those specific elements to put in the puzzle? Like, so what? Here's a bunch of games that are represented. What could you possibly derive from these board games? And I've shown you this kind of thing in an earlier puzzle that was a little bit easier than this. But what can you possibly do with these board game titles? Could you anagram all the letters for each title? Like, you could, but like one of the titles is the difference between men and women, and that's like a whole lot of letters. What's a more reasonable thing to do with the titles of all of these board games, I wonder? You got 6 things. Was vote for Demar Rusburova. We're kind of on the right track here. Believe it or not, Zero Aperture. So you got 6 things. It seems unreasonable, especially with Wendy Fedisar to anagram her name, to anagram all the titles. It's funny, Gimli the hamster is now rolling around and smashing into the camera, in case you're wondering why the shot's wiggling. Thank you, Gimli. So it doesn't make sense to do it with each individual title, but I mean, usually you're looking for a word or a number. The number is 6, but you can't be looking for the number 6 because that wouldn't require you to figure out the titles of all of the board games. You know what I mean? So you shouldn't be able to just, a well-designed puzzle, you shouldn't just be able to like look at it and go, oh, 6, and then go do something with 6. So we've done the important step of identifying all of the board games. We know the names of all of the board games. What will we do with the names of all the board games to take that further step in the puzzle? What can we do? Anybody? Any ideas? Any ideas? Anybody? Now, we should tell the story about Ryan has said six times in the last 6 minutes. Oh my gosh, it's Christmas. Santa anagram spells Satan. Oh, he's figured it out. No. We'll get there. But while we're thinking about it, we should tell the story of the nicest birthday present I ever received. Oh, the nicest birthday present I ever received was from this lady right here. And I honestly can't remember all the details of it, but maybe you can tell the story.
All the details of it? There isn't that many details.
Well, I think the detail was we weren't married at the time. We were just dating.
We were just dating, and I was living in my own apartment.
Struggling. I mean, you weren't rich.
No.
You weren't rich.
No. I mean, rent wasn't what it is now, but like...
Still expensive.
It was really expensive for me, working retail and going to university at the same time, so it was kind of a lot. But Ryan really, really wanted the GameCube.
Wow, there's an ongoing theme.
I know,
you
Nintendo.
Know what I mean? Nintendo.
We have all the consoles.
We do like our Nintendo games.
So... yeah, he really, really wanted it, and I was like, I'm gonna find a way to do this for him. So I actually got some of our friends to pitch in, and I paid most of it, which is fine. But it was nice that some of them chipped in, and we took Ryan to his favorite restaurant, which was Melanie Pringles at the time.
Yes,
in Whitby.
a Whitby original.
And so we gave him his gift, and he was not expecting that.
I was blown away because it felt like almost like a gift of the Magi thing. Like she sacrificed so much to get me that system. That was so amazing. Yeah, I was very touched by that gift. Yeah, that was amazing. And then...
Well, I got used to it too, though, selfishly.
Yeah, true. You did enjoy that system. Yeah. And then, Cheryl's such a good gift giver. Years later, she actually spent her, and these are like very important things to me in life, she spent her student loan money on a piano keyboard for me. And I remember when we were living in Toronto, we were carrying it home from the store. We couldn't afford a case for it or anything, so we were just carrying like the box with the Yamaha P90 in it and carried it home, and I still play that piano keyboard to this day because we were in a little condo and we couldn't afford a piano, or just unwieldy. And and I played it like yesterday. I still have that thing.
You should play piano on your birthday.
On my birthday?
Yeah, tomorrow.
I should. The idea was
they can request songs from you.
What does everybody think about that? They won't be Christmas songs. They'll just be like goofy, like...
You should play a couple Ryan originals, your Hamster song.
I have one Hamster song, one Ryan original. I can't remember any other Ryan original songs. Throw in some sevens to balance it out. 6 nymph? I don't know. Oh, 6. They're still trying to figure out my 6 clue. All I'm saying is the 6 isn't really a clue. I'm just saying that there are 6 elements. So I will give you one further clue. Oh, wait, here we go. If it's an UVA game, and I'm guessing it's based on the month's theme and puzzle clues, Sagani. You've got a couple of elements, but you're just shooting in the dark. Here, I will give you a further clue, and the clue is acrostic. Oh, it's an acrostic puzzle. Da-da-da. Song, says Poppy. Fun times. Yeah, I've been wanting to do that for a while. The plan tomorrow was to play my birthday game, which was Tricarian. If you saw the stream on Saturday night, Sean said that he would leave his job up the street. He works just up the street from us, and then come and do the stream. But so many people have been asking me to play the solo version of Tricarian from the big collector's edition box that has this whole robot that I think Daniel Terzi, who's a punk, by the way, the little punk Daniel Terzi designed, I'd have to figure it all out and play against this robot player all by my lonesome. And then I can't credit the person who suggested that I wear a party hat and blow my little toot every single time somebody spends channel points. We're gonna do that. That's definitely a thing.
Well, I think you should just have your keyboard down here too, and
that's a good idea.
You can spend channel points on songs.
How am I gonna play Tricarian and the keyboard at the same time?
Put it here. I'll help you arrange it.
I'm gonna do that?
Yeah.
I want to be looking in your eyes uncomfortably as I
We'll have to lower the key.
Play very badly. Let me just clarify. I've been playing piano since I was 13. I'm not good at playing the piano. I've been playing most of my life and I still stink. So
you're so hard on yourself.
Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited.
Kids home gotta go.
All right. Good luck, puzzlers. Have we done anything? Was acrostic enough? Did acrostic do it for you? Man, again, you guys do have the internet, right? That's the thing. Surely you use the internet to find out who that Wendy girl is, because nobody's heard of her. I wondered if she's like, do you think she's like a Nancy Drew, like a German Nancy Drew? She looks like she's illustrated in the same style, so I have to scratch my nose on her. This is a real beard, by the way. I'm just scratching my nose underneath the Santa beard. Great. Yes, touch of the beard. It's got stuff in it. It feels like there's bits. I'm sticking with you guys. We're gonna solve this. Nobody else has any guesses. Well, I'm telling you, we're not ending the stream until we just do another round. Yeah, we're gonna do another round of Patchwork. We are not closing this stream down until they figure out the answer to that puzzle. Oh, entertainment. Nobody's told me their favorite present stories.
It's a game
Still thinking.
called Wendy.
It is a game called Wendy. Weird, huh? But is it based on... I mean, I know that Uwe has designed at least one board game based on a video game. That came up in the You Don't Know Uwe quiz that we did when DM Explains was here. So he designed a game called Farmerama, based on Farmerama, which looks like a... what's that farming game, that farming sim? Farmville.
Yes.
Yeah, looks like a Farmville clone. I have no stinking clue, but I'm all for more Patchwork. All right, well, like, what if we play it like the right way?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it the right
I'm putting
way.
it all back.
It'll give them a little bit more thinking time. The trial game is over. Now I'm gonna see some real Patchwork. That was it.
Reals.
Gloves are off.
Yep.
Forget about it. Little presents back on here. Pretty quick to set up. You don't need any sort of 3D printed insert, which is kind of a bummer because I like 3D printing inserts.
Yeah, but real buttons. We could use.
Now, again, I think it takes up too much table space for... This is... I don't know. This seems just kind of goofy to me. Having to do...
You reset. I'll be right back.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm going to put Leo back.
Oh, good idea.
He keeps... I don't know where
Yeah,
he
so
went.
what happens was with the hamster in the ball, and it's all hamsters. I don't want to shame Gimli for this, but the hamsters, they do little poos in the ball, and then there's little slots in the ball so they can breathe and they can smell things, because that makes things more enjoyable for hamsters. But unfortunately, as they roll around, those little turds can pop out through the smell holes, and then you just have little surprise hamster poos all over your basement. So we gotta limit ball time. Or it's funny too, because their poos, much like me when my diet's poor, are really hard, and you can hear them rattling around in the ball as they run around. So when you hear a lot of like, it's like those toy Fisher Price vacuum cleaners that little toddlers use. It's like as it rolls around. So that's bad news. Stupid stories. Okay, here we go. I think you always play where you actually follow the rule of law. I don't know what RAW stands for, but I agree. We owe you some proper playtime. If I do end up streaming to Crarian tomorrow, of course there will be no rules errors in that whatsoever, because it's intuitive, really, is what I would call that game. There's no way I could possibly mess anything up with Tricarian. My golly. It only took 14 plays for me to get it right the first time. You guys played Tricarian? We played another one of Daniel Tarczy's game, who's a punk, by the way. We played Anachrony just a couple days ago. He's a punk. He's clearly a punk kid. He's up to no. He's like... I see him with a slingshot in his pocket all the time. All he wants to do is smash windows and steal pocket change. That kid. Okay. That Daniel.
Shall we play?
And right, yes, here we go. Rules is written. Here we go. Is the game the last straw? Ekin, it's not the last straw, but I wonder how you arrived at that conclusion.
Interesting.
I think I know how you arrived at that conclusion, and Ekin, I believe, is on the right track and has gone further than the rest of you have. You can share your findings if you want to be kind to the others. And this time we're going to be able to play with like different Christmas music. It's going to be better. It's just going to be way better. But first, RPS to start. 1, 2, 3, throw. 1, 2, 3, throw.
Always.
Here we go.
Again.
No. 2 out of 3. This is the rock, paper, scissors stream. 3 hours of nothing but RPS. Ryan and Cheryl. Great. We also start with 5 buttons. What's going on? Oh, Zero Amateur has done it. Zero Amateur's done it. Zero Amateur figured it out. I think that is the correct answer, but I just want to check your math and find out how you arrived at that answer. Are you just guessing?
They're just going to name every...
Yeah, it's every Uwe Rosenberg game. In confirming the answer, it's possible that you... Yes, there you go. There you go. Okay, let's go back to the puzzle. For those not catching on to what's happening, let me go back to the puzzle. There's the puzzle. And here is the answer. So, Fields of Arla, Reckelt, the difference between men and women, Wendy, however you say your last name, and all of those, you take the first letter of all of those and it makes some mix of letters, and you scramble those up and it says dwarfs. And these are all Uwe Rosenberg games, and which Uwe Rosenberg game involves dwarfs? It's Caverna. And it's expansion, but I figured it was safe enough just to put Caverna on there. The Forgotten Folk involves mountain dwarfs, I believe. And before you get on my case, by the way, and say, I'll leave that up just for a few seconds so you can gaze at it. I thought it was Caverna ages ago, but could not show my work gut feelings. Can you check the top-bottom rule when you're on the same space? Can I check it? Yeah, I'll show you in the rulebook where it says the toppy-bottom thing. If that's what you're asking me to do, let's get rid of this puzzle. I was going to say, before you get on my case, that's not the plural of dwarfs, because you read Lord of the Rings and it's always D-W-A-R-V-E-S. Very interestingly, to me anyway, I'm interested in the dumbest stuff. He got it wrong. Tolkien got it wrong. Sorry, Tolkien fan forever, if you ever end up watching this, but that's one of our patrons and Discord denizens. He later apologized, Tolkien did, because the plural of dwarf is dwarfs. The plural of elf is elves, but the plural of dwarf is dwarfs, not dwarves. Knocks over Christmas tree. Oops. Oh, Asriel's here. Hey! Sorry, late. Welcome back. So the rule that you wanted to see before we go is the rule about who's on top. So the furthest, who's on top and who's on bottom now? That's a deep cut. The furthest behind on the time board takes their turn. If both tokens are in the same space, the player whose token is on top goes first. Good? We good?
Yeah.
Yes. So that means that you're on bottom, I'm on top, so I go first. We both have 5 buttons, so I get to pick. Here's the tree. I took this last time. I think we're going to go bulky right off the top, right? I think that's the plan.
I think so.
So if we're going bulky right off the top, that means I'm taking this for 4. And 6 up on the time track, though.
Yep, do it.
No, but it would 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think you should just do it.
You know what I'm gonna do? 1 button. Punt it to you. Haha, now we're playing.
Are you...
Now we're playing Patchwork.
Serious?
Yes.
You're serious.
And the plural of goose is... Goosesisus.
I can't believe you. Okay, well, you know what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
You're not gonna like this.
I'm gonna love it.
I'm gonna do this.
Take that. Alright. What's the time?
2.
2, and your quilt is a little bit askance.
You're
Have you been
askance.
into the eggnog? All right, 1, 2. Okay, why wouldn't I like that? I think that's fine.
I don't know.
Are you figuring out how to place it?
Yeah, there's no good way to place this stupid thing. I don't know.
I think you're fine. That's the problem with the bulky pieces too, right? Like they don't.
What if I
fit
just
in.
do this in
Stick
the
it right in
middle?
the flipping
Right in the
middle.
middle.
Yeah,
Who
why
cares?
not? I would count 7 spaces though, and make sure it's within the 7x7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sure.
Ah.
So I'm behind. And what are my choices here? $4, $10, $2, nice and bulky, only 3, but no income. I'll do it. I'll do it because I'm all about that H. I'm all about the 2.
You're all about the space?
I think I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll do it like that. Because I'm crazy. Should I do it like that? I'll do it like that. I'll do it like that. Okay. Yep. You're up. That's nuts.
Madness.
And then it's a 3. So 1, 2, 3. Your turn.
Is that where the token goes? The tree? Did you move the tree?
There you go. We're playing it correctly now. Here you go.
All right.
Yes. Move tree, says Omelette.
Checking you.
Mr. Noodle.
I can't afford these spicy.
They cost $7, 7, and 6. You're correct.
I have
You can't afford.
4. So I'm too broke for them. So I go 1, 2. Is that right?
3. You gotta
3.
go 1 past me. 3. So you get 3 buttons plus income. And what's your income
And
look like?
I don't have any income.
So 3 buttons it is. Back to me.
I don't have enough singles over here.
Oh, sorry. I'll give you some singles.
You're a single thief.
Make it rain.
Yay! Thank you.
All right. Give you a few more over there.
Okay.
Yes. So if I go ahead of you, I get income, but I don't have any piece that gives me income. These are really expensive, like you said. I can't afford any of them either, so I have to go ahead of you. 1, 2. I get income and $2, but I don't have any income-giving pieces, so it's back to you.
Okay.
Give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6.
So I'm stuck with these choices still.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Cute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is what I have.
Oh, you're going for the big puppy.
I think so. Actually, I'm thinking this one. I don't know.
It's bulkier.
I'm bulkier.
And it is the same income.
Spaces?
It's the same income. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the bigger piece. All right, now we're doing it.
I paid all. I don't know where I'm putting it. That's awful. That's also awful.
Oh, that's really bad. That's
I should do that
really
just
bad.
to...
Just to prove that you can.
No, just to make you mad.
Oh no! Or are they both 6?
No, I'll
1,
do
2,
this.
3, 4, 5. No, this one's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
That's a 5er, and that one's a 6er.
yeah.
Yeah. One more on the yellow one. Okay. You're still behind, so it's still your turn.
Ooh,
Look how we're playing the game properly.
I'm too broke.
Yeah, so your choices are 7, 6, and 2. You can't do 2? How much money do you have?
No, I just spent all of my
Okay,
money.
you are too broke.
So, 1, 2.
Back to me. 7, 6, and 2, and I have 1, 2, 3. I have 6.
Still count 6.
You still count 6.
4, 5, 6.
What? There's
Yeah,
4 along the
4.
bottom. Wait a
That's 4.
second. Oh, you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was counting that as 3 because of I was in between the buttons. That's
Yeah.
why. Wrapping confused me. Yeah,
That's
so they
okay.
were both the same, but you're good.
That's fine. I don't want to change it now.
$6. I could go for the square one,
That's tasty.
but it puts me up farther in the time track.
Yeah, do it.
I think I will. $6, all my money. To go, probably like, what is this goofy piece of music we're listening to? Okay, back to you.
I'm not sure.
Oh, back to me. Still me.
Wait, but did you move yourself?
The time was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Income for me,
So
and the
you get
income for me
income?
is $2. All right, now you're up because you're behind. Yeah.
Throwing shade.
Geometry
at
is
you.
math. It's no joke, Oberon. I'm not comfortable with anything math related.
So I'm actually gonna jump you.
I used to sing "All I Want for
1,
Christmas
2,
is my
3,
8 front
4,
teeth."
5 plus income is 2. That's 7. Okay.
So you say. I'll have to take your word for it. Okay.
Well, you have a camera. You can see what's happening.
No, it's the math problem.
Ah.
2 for 4 spaces, 4 for 4 spaces, so a bit of a rip-off there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. 2 for 5 spaces, but it puts me up 1 more on the time track. What would you do? And it gets me income.
What would I do?
I'm gonna do this just because I like the shape of it more.
Okay.
Oh no, it costs $4. I can't afford it, so I'm gonna do this one. Forget what I like the shape of. It's not gonna work. So 3 on the time track as soon as I have the time to do it.
Speaking of math, who won Hallertau the other night?
Oh, great question. You know what? I was just preparing that video. I didn't take a close look at the end of it yet, but it was real close, whatever it was. So yeah, the point spread on Hallertau was like, it was like 3 points, but we had a bit of a counting error at the end. Like it's one of these ones where you have to count up resources, but you have to count up the value of the resources, not the actual physical resources. So we counted the physical resources instead of the values. And then they were moved off the board, and you can't rewind very easily, though you can take a clip, and I wondered if that might have helped us. But yeah, it was hard to tell because they were stacked. So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to tell accurately, but I'm going to try to forensically go back and piece together who won. But it was within like 2-3 points. Did Azrael 3D just show up just to find out who won Halata? This is the other thing too, is like it takes a little while to get the video back up on YouTube because I have to download it. And as you may know, that was a 6-hour long file. So it's a little bit, takes a little while. And then I have to process the audio, and that's a 6-hour long piece of audio. And then I have to treat it, and that's 6 hours. It doesn't take 6 hours to process it. It's just a big file. That's all I'm saying. Oberon says, I beat them both. Yeah, man, you were owning us at that game. We had no idea. We were making patchwork level mistakes in that game. Let's go down here. Maybe we can move them in so they can see a little bit better.
I'm trying to figure out which one to take out of the 3. Hold on.
What are your choices? 2 buttons. Wait, it's my turn anyway. It's not your turn.
Wait, what?
1, 2. I'm behind you.
Oh.
2 buttons for me. Your turn now.
Okay.
2 buttons for 5. 3 buttons for 5 with income.
Yep.
1 button. 7. Whew.
Yes, but I hate the shape of that.
It's a bad shape. Yeah, the cross shapes are really difficult.
Garbage.
Though I could fit it quite nicely, I think.
Could you now?
Maybe.
That might make it more attractive for me.
Yes. Why did I open my big Santa mouth?
Actually, I'm going to take
You're going to do that one?
this one. So
The time is 4.
3. Budgets.
Let's see it.
I don't know where I'm putting it.
I wonder if the people keeping an eye on it are like, why would you put it there? No, rotate it to the left. It's like watching somebody play slow, painful Tetris. What do you think?
know.
If you did that, you'd have to get a Christmas present in order to fix it.
It's such garbage.
No, that's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
You think that's okay?
Well, yeah, like it's much harder to get that 7x7 block when you really care about, wasted space, right?
Yeah.
This was kind of easy the first time we did it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'll leave it.
You go for it?
Who cares?
Okay, cool. I'm going to pay definitely $1 to take this big cross piece. $1, 1 button. Because it fits kind of lowly. Look at that. It puts me up for... Oh, and then I'm kind of like painting myself into a corner a little bit there, but I'm okay. I'm okay with it. Puts me up 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It gets me income. And the income, it gets me 4. 4 butones. You're up.
Cool. So...
Yes.
This is... God, that's 10. Spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna take this 5 button one. But I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I don't like any of my options. Terrible. You know what?
What's that? You're just gonna go for it? Ooh, are you? Oh, you're painting yourself into a present-only corner.
Yeah, it's fine. I shouldn't have started in the middle. I don't know why I did.
It's reversed. There we go.
Yeah.
Yes, excellent.
Let's just leave it.
Cheryl, it's still your turn. Makes sense,
No,
just
no,
like
no.
a piece of road. Oh,
3.
it's not. Oh, 3. My mistake. 1, 2, 3. It's my turn. What are my options?
Garbage.
Yeah, basically, I've got $5. This one costs 1 for 3, but I really like the shape of it because check this out. But then it would require me to get a present. Though it's not the worst thing in the world. 10 buttons, not going to happen. This one, maybe. This one's not terrible. 1 button puts me up 2. Ooh, that's like a tough one, right? It's like a what they call a tough one. It is. You'd go for the little one.
No,
I don't like that 3 time. I'll take 2 time. So 1 button. And what I'm thinking is like this goofy? I don't know. This is probably pretty goofy. 1 button, 2 time. 1, 2, and I'm still behind you because I'm on top. So my new choices are this 7er. I only have $4. So not an option. Definitely an option, but it's a goofy cross shape. But I like goofy cross shapes, so I'm going to take it.
Do I not get income for the last 3 move?
Did you pass a button without taking income?
Did I? I don't know.
Chat will tell you. Did you go 3? Which shape did you put down on your board?
I put down this. Oh, this one.
And it looks like, yeah, we didn't move you. Right?
Right, I didn't get income, so do I get the income for the present that I put down too?
Yes.
So I get 4. Right?
I think so, yes. I think that's... yes, she hopped over your piece.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
Aren't they good?
They're so good.
They're killer. They're killer at this. So, yeah, I'm really happy about this. That is a beauty fit. 3. 1, 2, 3. You're up.
Am I? So you took that cross piece.
I really did.
Yeah.
So your options up here, hopefully everybody can see. 4 buttons for a 2 and like big, beefy, huge, chunky piece.
No income.
Oh, man.
You wanted it.
Well, 3 buttons, 3 time. 3 buttons, 6 time, but a whole pile of coverage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, we're going bulkier. I think it's working out for us a bit better than the first game.
I don't know.
You don't think so, eh?
I don't think I should have started in the middle, but we'll see. We'll see.
Time will tell.
I'm just winging it. I'm not playing like I used to. 3 buttons, 6 time.
6 time. See, I'm more conscious this game of time. I don't want to end my game super quick.
I'm gold, right?
You are gold.
Okay.
Still.
2 time. Yeah.
What would you do, chat, if you were Cheryl? Here's what you're looking at.
I pay 4. For this.
Oh, I wanted that one so badly.
Because it's only 2 time. And then
It's
I'm
tasty.
just a little bit behind you. So that's pretty cool.
Smack it down.
Yeah, I don't know where. That's the problem. No.
I know where I'd put it.
You know where you would put it?
I do.
This makes a horrible gap.
If only you could fill that gap somehow with that shape.
Yeah, but I have already a gap here that I have to fill with a present, so I don't really want to.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's gonna make a horrible gap.
Hey, remember, you can flip the pieces.
No, I am flipping them around.
All right.
I don't know.
Okay.
Where would you put it? You're not gonna.
I would probably do that.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh,
What do you think?
then-
Yeah, you're kind of roping it off a little bit, but
That's why I shouldn't have started in the middle, but fine. It's fine.
you don't have to put it there. You can move it somewhere else. This is your game.
It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm
Okay.
still behind you.
You're still behind.
I only have 1 button though. And I can't afford those, so I have to hop you, right? So 1, 2, and I get income.
Yes. How much income?
2 plus 4. So let's look at 6 there.
Is that how the song ends? Just cuts out like that?
Wow.
And sound danger. Get out of my house. It's midnight. I'm tired. Come on. Christmas party's over. Great.
Right. It's your turn.
Yes. My options are I have $4. This costs 3 and goes 3 and would fit very beautifully. This costs 3, but like 6 time.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
5 and 4 time.
Yeah, I don't like 5 and 4 either, so I'll pay 3 and do the time. 1, 2, 3, and get income. I was just thinking that like this is pretty beautiful down here.
Yep.
But I don't know if the piece that fits. Yeah, there's a couple of things that'll fit in there.
Yeah, but
Okay.
are we gonna go around enough to get them?
We shall see. Income 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The money's going up. You're up.
Okay. This is.
I'm listening to this. It sounds like you two are rearranging furniture.
It kind of does. It kind of does.
It's the rearranging furniture game. There's at least one board game that is about rearranging furniture, I think. I forget what it's called. Or it's not about rearranging furniture. You might like it, actually. It's about
One button, right?
packing things in the trunk to go on vacation.
Seriously?
Cheryl's
I'm
like,
so good at that.
really? That's like her thing.
I'm so good at that.
You are excellent at that.
Tiny car. Oh, yeah. Actually, I have a story about that.
We'd love to hear it. All right.
Hold on.
Hold on, concentrating.
This is, one button. Why am I buying this?
Because you're foolish.
I'm so stressed out.
There's the UVA design principle we were missing. Stress.
I don't know what to do with this. Why am I buying it? And it's 5 time?
Yeah. You need to get a present, but you're about to get a present. So, there's no harm in putting it there. But there's no square for that bottom corner. But there is this thing, but we'd have to loop all the way around. Tough.
Or just do something like this.
Yeah,
Or...
that's the most flexible. Shelfie Stacker, about packing a Swedish designed shelving unit with board game boxes. Oh, Bron, is
I'm
that
gonna
real?
do that. That's ridiculous.
I'm talking about a real game that totally exists.
I'm
No,
doing
I would do that. That's
So
fine.
It takes me 5 time though.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You get the present.
get the present.
It's not fair.
Not income yet.
All right, place that present.
Here.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah. So my car packing story. We have a tiny little Matrix, Toyota Matrix car, and we took it out east. We did an east.
Out east from where? If people don't know where.
So we're in
live.
southern Ontario, and we wanted to go to like Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, PEI. So long drive. So and we decided we're gonna camp most of the way out there, or when we got out there. So we had in the car a tent, a dining tent, our camping chairs, all of our luggage. The camping stove, pots and pans, everything that you needed to do camping for, it was like a 10-day trip we did. When we got to the first campground in PEI, which was Red Point Provincial Park, which is a gorgeous park.
Fantastic.
Can't say enough good things about it. So we got it all unpacked and we're setting it all out. And then our neighbors came over and they were like, we were watching you unpack that car, and it was like a clown car. We could not believe how much stuff just came out of that car.
It's true. It's true.
I'm very good at packing things.
You are.
Yeah. Red Point, so beautiful.
So great.
At night, you feel like you're in a dome with stars.
Yeah, you just feel like you're in like a planetary snow globe or something.
Yeah.
Like you could feel the cosmos, like you could feel the Earth turning and moving through.
You felt so tiny.
Outer space. Yeah, it was amazing.
Yes.
It was amazing. I've never seen a clearer sky in my life. And it's like Red Point is it the easternmost part of the Canadian mainland before you go out to like Labrador, Newfoundland?
On PEI?
Well, Newfoundland, the island, not Labrador. I thought it was the easternmost
I
point.
think it is. I can't remember. Which point did we
Oh no, it's the
enter
easternmost part of PEI, not of the Maritimes.
Yeah.
Right? We did camp in the easternmost point of the mainland.
Meat Cove.
Meat Cove. Tell them about Meat Cove. Oh my gosh.
This was back. We did another road trip out east, and
This is our first road trip.
I was pregnant with Cassie, so I was like 3 months pregnant, and it was this crazy road trip. And we were like, we're gonna camp up Meat Cove. So before we go to get up there, we need gas. So there's like a huge story about all of this. So we're looking for this gas station. So we pull into this little convenience store, and it's this tiny little town. And, we're like, where's the gas station? And they're like, oh, no, it's just down the hill. And we're like, are you sure? Because we had gone and we didn't see, like, a functioning gas station.
We passed a closed down gas station.
Yeah, so they were like, no, you absolutely, just go down there. You'll see it. It'll be fine. So we drive down to the bottom of the hill. The gas station is, like, there's 2. There was one on each side, and it was boarded up. Like, done. There was no gas. So I'm like covered.
Oh, Shelfie Stacker. That's a real game. That's not the game I was thinking of. That's legit.
So we go back up to the convenience store, And we tell the locals, like, no, it's boarded up. And they're like, what do you mean it's boarded up? We're like, yeah, no, both gas stations are done. They're toast. They're like, what? No.
The blood drained from their faces.
A bunch of them looked pale.
Because if you don't know this area, it's like the places like in the Southwest U.S. where they have signs saying like last gas station for X miles. It was like that kind of thing. Like if you were driving somewhere, you had to fill up because you weren't going to get far on like just a tank of gas. If you had it completely full before you would reach the next gas station. It was crazy. So yeah, they were like panicked that these two places were closed down.
Freaking out. But we were like, we got like half a tank. You know what? We'll just go up to Meat Cove anyway. We'll just figure it out. We just did it.
And what was Meat Cove like?
Meat Cove, we're driving up mountain highways. Ryan passed a truck at one point, and I thought we were gonna die. It was like those
awful car commercials where you see cars like Porsche, and they're driving around these like winding mountain roadways, and you're like, yeah, right. There's gonna be other cars on the road. You never have that to yourself. But I was driving like I was James Bond, like I was the only guy on the road in this car commercial, and like I went to pass somebody on this bend that went around like a mountain, and there was a big rig in the other lane, and I very nearly killed me and my wife and our unborn child on that trip. So I learned to be a more careful driver after that trip.
That was fun.
But Meat Cove itself.
Then we get there and it's like camping. So we were going to camp. Great.
Sure. That's a campground.
However, the campsites were like built into like sidestepping parts of like the mountain.
It's a switch. It's a cliff. Like, Meat Cove is a cliff, and you're on a switchback going down the cliff to the raw ocean, hitting boulders, and it was the windiest place I've been in my entire life. We
didn't sleep the whole night, because it literally felt like the tent was. We were like asking each other, do we stake that well enough? Do we think that we're gonna hold it down?
It felt like it was going to lift us up and just like whisk us out to sea. Like it was the craziest.
The whole tent, the whole night was doing this. Like a windy tarp. It was,
Yeah, that was Meat Cove.
That was a fun trip.
On the Cabot Trail. That was a great trip, yeah. All right, but you were so sick with Cassandra, you were barfing.
Yes, I had morning sickness, like pretty bad. But yeah.
It's so cute. Like Cheryl doesn't drink, and so she hated the idea. We went to a wedding while we were out there. She hated the idea that people seeing her barf wherever she needed to barf would think that she was like a big lush. So I remember in the parking lot, where the wedding was, she was just hurling just like this by the side of the car, and people were walking by looking at her like, no, oh my heavens, right? And popped monocle and everything. And Cheryl's like, I don't drink. I'm not a booze head. I'm pregnant. Great. I believe my Christmas miss that it's your turn.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Good.
Shelfie Stalker's back. Get Packing. That's the one I think I was thinking of.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, look, you got to squeeze all the stuff in there. That looks a bit more mass market than I remember.
What have I got? 6?
But it was definitely a pack the trunk, pack the car kind of thing. Yeah, I think it was probably Get Packing. Thanks for the cover.
What is this piece? That's ridiculous.
That's amazing. That's like the antler piece. You're made to have it. I think I had that in the last mass match.
How did you fit it?
I did not. I don't know. Could I even fit it now? Let's find out. It'd be a tough sell. I need a present very badly. Very badly. That's what you're rocking over there.
Like a present? Like
a present. You're just going to do whatever you can to take that present away from me.
What present?
The upcoming present.
Ooh.
Oh boy, why did I mention it? I'm gonna, she says, I step away for a couple of minutes to work on dinner and come back to Booze Head. I said Booze Hound. I'll have you know. I think I might have missed something. When I said Booze Hound, I feel like, do you remember when they did...
Let me see if I can fit this.
Sure. When Triumph the Insult Comic Dog went to harass people at the Star Wars lineup?
Oh, yeah.
And they met, what was his name, Greybeard, that dude who cosplays all the time as a wizard. He's like, take that, you fresh hound. I forget what his name was, what his handle was.
Yeah, I'm going to play this
I think about him sometimes.
I'm going to do that there. Why not?
All right.
This is a why not game. And then I move 5 on the time track. So
Shelfie Stacker doesn't bring anything groundbreaking. Let's put on our Roger Ebert hats. Shelfie Stacker doesn't bring anything groundbreaking, but it does combine a bunch of very familiar mechanics in quite an enjoyable way. Have you played it, Oberon, or are you just copy pasting that from someone's review of Shelfie Stacker? Or maybe you played it. Sounds like nobody's played that other one that I was thinking of. You took the present. You... dirty word Christmas names. I don't approve.
Dirty Christmas names.
Dirty Christmas names. You heard me. No, we just heard that song.
Ho, ho, ho.
You said it. I didn't. I've been chastised before. There were children watching, perhaps, potentially. My choices.
That's what Santa says.
He does. $2 for the goofy
My antlers
piece.
keep falling. They're like...
I don't mind the goofy piece. I don't mind it. Here, I need to do what you did and just experiment with the goofy piece for just a second.
I'm very curious how you'll fit that.
Look, I can fit it, no problem.
But like, how are you gonna fit stuff in it and around it?
I worry that I would need two of those and they don't exist. So
Your board.
instead of that,
Oh, your board's nice and tight.
It
How did
is.
you do that?
I don't have 7 yet. I need a
ruining
present. I need a present. You're gonna take all the presents. I know it. What I could really use is this guy. But then that would require me to have another present. Thank you so much for the follow.
Terry B. Crafty.
Terry B. Crafty.
Thank you.
Yay. It is Terry B. Crafty. Normally we'd name something after you, Terry B. Crafty, but we weren't prepared. Would you like a Christmas tattoo? We've done that before. No. Chris, Christmas morning you'd wake up and get a fresh tattoo under the tree. No. You remember?
No, not
Mommy, I'd like a skull with a knife in it.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Fractal Dream?
Yeah, I'm sorry you have to work late. That stinks.
We're the only two maintaining Fractal Dream's sanity. Which is weird because this feels a little bit nuts. Speaking of a little bit nuts, I'm wondering if I should doink a doink 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 doink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for reasons.
For reasons.
For particular reasons, I think I'm going to.
As opposed to take any of these choice presents?
I think I'm going to go 5. I think I'm going to do it because I have plans. Murder plans, mostly.
Really?
Yep. Go for it.
That's okay. So you're going to leave me with this crap.
I am. You deal with
selection.
it. You deal with it. Look, that was strategic, and I'll tell you why later.
What if I jump over top of you and take income?
I'm not working late, but this is not the first time I've been watching Ryan stream while performing maintenance on various data centers. I read decanters first, and I thought we were sticking to a booze theme. Yeah, maintenance on data centers sounds just the pinnacle of boring.
Yeah,
isn't
it does.
Yeah. What did you do today? I rerouted firewalls. Is that a thing? I don't know. I know tech stuff, but not that much.
Not back-end tech stuff.
No, not back-end tech stuff at all. I don't know networking.
So if I jumped and then took income, that would force you to make the selection?
No, I could just leapfrog you until we both end the game with piles of money.
Really?
Yep. At some point, it's incumbent upon one of us to take a tile, I think.
Something.
Yeah.
Anything.
I think so.
Okay, give me a second. Oh, I know what I want to take. It's fine. So I'm going to jump over to here and pay 2... Wait, do I have... Oh, I don't even have the money!
Oh, you do have to leapfrog me.
Broke.
You only have $1.
I'm broke, man.
I wish I had known that.
In a tight spot. I gotta take income.
$2 in income.
Yeah. So 2, 4, 6, 7 plus the 2.
Plus 2 is 9.
9.
Back to me.
Yep. I passed the buck.
$2 and income.
Okay, that's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For reasons.
Okay. So I'm gonna pay 2 to take this, which moves my time counter 1, which means I'm still behind you, right?
You are.
I'm gonna put that in here. Look how nice that fits.
I'm reconstructing that got jammed into snowflake incorrectly, very charitably pretending like we know what snowflake is. What is snowflake? I guess that's the name of a version of a piece of hardware, software, firmware, something where. I'm guessing snowflake. Snowflake. It's not the. It's not Android OS because they use candy names. Oh, Oberon knows. Oberon totally knows. I think, yes, Oberon is in a similar line of work. Okay.
All right.
Yes.
I'm choosing.
Still you.
Yeah. So you can not to take.
I've misplayed.
You've misplayed.
I've made a terrible mistake.
Terrible, huh?
Yep. Very, very bad.
That's fun.
Very bad miscalculation.
Okay.
I regret tremendously all my life
Like
choices.
everything?
Everything I've ever done.
You've ever done?
Ever done.
Really?
This is the worst of it. And I know it's been a pretty close race for terrible things I've done.
6 times. That seems like a lot.
That is a lot.
Like a lot. Maybe I'll do it.
I'd like to see you try.
Okay, so pay the 5, get 1 back.
Oh, I needed that piece so badly. It's not even funny. It's not even funny how badly I needed that piece.
That.
Before you take that, look how badly I needed that piece. And look how we've skipped past the other piece I could have gone with as a concession. Foolish me. All right, to you. Terrible.
And look, like we can't even really fit it anywhere properly.
Oh, it's not even useful to you. Oh, no. I'm ruined. Okay.
I'm just going to put it here.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me...
And then it's 6
Christmas
time.
barf. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I get income and this present.
This is terrible. You're going to end soon, man. Look at all those empty spaces on that board. Go, Cheryl, go. End that game. Oh, I think you're going to regret it. We'll see.
Probably.
We will see.
I regret starting in the middle. So I'm just meh.
Okay.
I'm playing to have fun. So
Clearly.
Income. 2,
Thanks, Zero Aperture.
4, 6, 7, 8,
Oh, Zero Aperture,
9.
I will give you channel points. I'm not set up to do it yet, but I vow I will give you channel points to figure it. It was Zero Aperture who figured it out, right? The puzzle?
Yes.
Because it happened 5 minutes ago, I don't remember a single thing. Not one.
Okay.
I think,
You're way behind me, so
Yep.
go.
Yep. Which means I get to do a bunch of things.
Like eat a candy cane.
Like eat a cane. I was trying to, but you candy cane blocked me.
I went too quickly.
Just none of this is going to fit nicely at all.
That's too bad.
Is that worth it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Who can say?
I'll pay 10 and I'll go for
That's spicy.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but look, it's going to pay off like almost immediately.
Okay. Alright.
I'll go there. Yep. Now I'll pay 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For this one, which puts me up 1, 2, 3 present time and income. And I'll put it here. There's my present. I get the 7x7 bonus. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Yeah, look at that square right there. Present is mine. And income. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 batones. Income. Nice. Looking hot. Looking sharp. Looking.
Yeah, I'm playing like garbage.
Strike a Santa pose. Vogue.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's something. 2, 3, 4. I will pay 4 for this one. And moves me up top 2. Which, does that mean that I'm still... That's pretty horrible. It's all horrible.
That's really bad. Serves you right, I think. I think taking that piece was the last straw. Now the universe is like, we're not going to let Cheryl get away with this, frankly. We're going to punish. That's good, actually, because look what piece is coming up, Cheryl. Look at the piece that's coming up.
And it's my turn.
And yes, and do you have the cash to do it? I think you do. Yeah. Wait, you took your time penalty for that last one you put in, right?
Yeah, I put me some.
So it's 2 more for this one?
Yep.
Okay.
And so then it would be your
That
turn.
fits beautifully. Look at that.
It does fit pretty
Beautifully.
I hate all these spaces.
Well, you got an opportunity. Look, if you get this one, this is 1, 2, is this 5? Hold on, let's put it right here. You know, if you got that one. I'm not saying you will.
You're gonna take it.
I might.
You're taking it. You took it last time.
I did take it last time. it only costs. Oh, it costs $10. I was like, it only costs. Never mind. Oh, it's this one.
Which one?
Well, I can go both. What's more useful to me? I hate that this is one square longer than I needed to be to get in that corner. You took the piece I desperately needed for that corner. Although this one, if I manage to get another present, which I probably won't be able to, but let's just call it that. I'll go with 3 just to get this. Just to fit it.
Okay.
No, you know what? No way. No, I don't want to fit. I don't want to just settle for fitting things. Again, I'm going.
Well, this one's too long?
I'm going down to the bulk plan. It's too long for the place I'd want to put it, but I think I got to start thinking bulk like I did towards the end of last game. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like if I took this one, so it's between these. Let's remember. If I took this one, it would be here. You know, which is kind of goofy, especially based on what's left on the board.
Yeah.
So, $7, eh? I think I should. A, to block you. B, to get income. C, it takes me up only 1 time. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
You poop.
Well, you took the one I really wanted. It's fair.
Well,
It's
no.
all fair.
Nothing's fair.
Okay, so 1 time. Fagoosh. And now, let me think. Let me look. 2 by 6. Oh my gosh. Oh yes. 6 time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Oh, the killer move coming at you.
No.
Only costs 3. Yes, man. 1, 2, 3, blang. 6 time. However, look at this. Whoa, look at the fit. The fit, Cheryl. Ooh, yes. And then over here.
You get the present. To put
1,
in the
2,
middle.
3, 4, 5, 6. I get the present and I get income. This is lovely. Okay, back to my board. Oh, lovely. Get in there.
Yeah.
I think once you get the 7 by 7, I think the presents don't matter so much anymore. But the income 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Yeah,
15.
You've won this
15.
game.
I've killed it. All right, your turn. Killed it. Wow. Let's go back to what Cheryl's rocking. Garbage. There's a lot of big, bulky pieces though left,
Yeah.
but the time penalty on them is all severe.
It
That
is.
one, it's huge, but look, 6 times
3,
already.
4, 5, 6, and I'm done.
But you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, you get 1 more turn after that,
Okay.
right? And that would give you 3 buttons, which is 3 income. It's a thing.
Well, and it covers a lot of space, right?
It does. Yeah, like gaps don't matter at this point. You just want the biggest, bulkiest piece you can get on the board.
Yeah, I'll do that one.
Yeah,
So
for
that's
8.
Oh, I
buttons.
can't.
You don't have the money.
The money.
You don't have the dough.
I have 7. That's tiny though. Will this fit okay? Like somewhere?
Again, it's 3 income. Yeah, it'll fit nicely, but
Yeah, okay. It's also 6, right? And then I
Yes.
still get 1 more turn after that. Right, but then it's you next.
these weird songs just cutting out of nowhere.
Then it's you next, right?
It is me. Because that would take how many time would that be? 6? What did you say?
Yeah, 6.
When you're over 6, yeah, and then I would get to do whatever's next.
You know what? No.
What's that? Not gonna do it? Okay.
I might do the 5.
So that you could do another thing.
Yeah.
I see.
I don't know though. It's horrible, but I'm just gonna have so much space anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it really matters. Okay, so that's 5. Paid.
Mm-hmm. And what's the time?
And the time is 4.
Okay.
And I
still
get
you.
income.
Oh, right.
So 2,
Crucial.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That helps.
Almost there. Who's it gonna be?
Okay,
Who's
so
it gonna be?
I can choose from these, and I
Yes.
want this one.
Big sucker. How much does it cost?
10.
And the time takes you all the way to the end, I
5.
assume, right?
Yeah.
And you get income.
So I get income.
which we said was 15 now?
12, I thought. So,
Plus 3.
yeah, so 15.
Great. And now down to me. If I play my tiles right, I can do 2 things. No, I can't. Yes, I can. If I take the big goofy goofball, but there's no way that I could possibly fit this. It's not going to fit on my board, so not an option. So this one takes me 6, that one takes me 6. So I just do the thing that covers up the most spaces and gets me the most income, which is that one. So I'll pay 10 and take 2 back and take this last piece over to my board. Can it fit? Yes, it can. Looking pretty good. Ooh, pretty good. And then it is a income time back on my board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 in income. Take a 20 and pay back 2. Are you ready?
Yeah.
We'll do you again. Okay, so first count up the negative spaces.
10.
Okay, so negative 10, and then your money. So that fills that hole, so everything else is bonus.
I thought you said it was -2 per space.
Oh, -2. I thought you meant negative 10 points. See, this is what we did in the How to playthrough.
Okay.
We counted actuals, not values. So what's
10,
the
so
value?
-20.
-20. Okay, so fill that hole.
I can't, so I'm at -1.
-1 versus.
Oh boy.
What a crummy game that you end with negative points.
I know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So -12. And then 20. Hold on. I can't add 20, 35, 42, 43 minus
What?
12, 31. -1 to 31. But a gracious winner.
Did you take off your negative points?
Yes, didn't I? Because without my negative points, hold on now. Let's get some Christmas music going. I would have 30. Did I do that wrong? 35, 42, 43 points. So yeah, -1 to 31. It's a Christmas clubbing. Yeah, it sure is. Holy cow, just Cheryl
Never start in the middle.
crumpled in the snow. I don't know, because I started in the middle. Hold on, which one?
This crap piece right here
Yeah.
in the middle. I was like, yeah,
I don't think that was
your.
your issue. I don't think that was the problem. We can do a post-game analysis. I started with the giant, remember the giant H right here in the middle of my board.
Yeah,
It's not starting in the middle. That can't be it. That's not the secret. What is the secret? I don't know if I figured this game out quite yet, but I'm just going to eat a candy cane and
I've
ponder
not
it.
played it enough. This is my 3rd time playing.
Friends, what's coming up? Well, this, as I say, is a celebration of the end of Uwe Rosenberg month. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey. It was an experiment. We decided to nail down every single week. We were going to do Tuesday and we were going to do Saturday, and we stuck to that. And what lessons did we learn? This might be worth going over right now. First, candy canes stick to fake beards. Don't eat them. Wait till after the stream. Second,
Wait, you unwrap the whole thing and then eat it?
yeah, you don't leave the wrapper on. That's gross. Then all your hork gets stuck in the plastic. Ew.
I like. Okay.
No way. No way.
I like break little pieces and then eat them.
When I was a little kid, I was forced to keep the wrapper on so it didn't come covered in cat hair and stick to the sofa and everything. But now that I'm a grown man,
You unwrap the whole thing?
unwrap the whole thing and put it down on my potentially filthy table. Great.
You
One
like
thing-
little pieces.
One thing that
I'm curious
learned,
how other people eat their candy canes.
I suck it
go
down
ahead.
to a sharp spike that I could murder an elf with.
I mean, I used to do that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like little
What are you-
Christmas spears.
What are you saying? Yeah, exactly. And then you'd have little sticky sword fights with each other, right? Which is fine. But then if somebody got you, what those honking ones, those 30-pound.
Yes,
and then
I
if
had
you,
one.
If you
I
I
did
won't
not
make the
get through
gesture
it.
so that nobody photoshops me doing that. But if you sucked that puppy down, you had a stiletto that could actually murder a
There
full-grown
was no
man.
way to eat it.
No, there wasn't. Yeah,
was-
giant can. Have you seen the giant gummy worms, the giant gummy bears? That's gross.
that's nasty.
That's like borderline jellied tongue territory. What I learned from Uwe Rosenberg month, a few things. First of all, if I learned that, and I knew this already, if people aren't interested in the game, they won't give the thumbnail or the video a chance. They won't even come anywhere near. So I think that's what I learned with Oret Bora, which I don't think a whole lot of people are interested in, and they just stayed the heck away. I learned, well, again, I confirmed, I already knew this, but people love lists. So the list that we did, the top 5 Uwe Rosenberg games with DM Explains last week, was the most successful successful episode that we did all month, and I guess it just means that for 2022, you're going to be seeing a lot more list videos, folks. Get used to it. I don't know if you like lists, then maybe that's a good thing. I've resisted it, and I don't know why. I've resisted it because I felt like I felt like at the time, these past 4 years, this is 4 years of Nights Around a Table, by the way, I hadn't played enough games to be able to reliably comment on them.
Ridiculous.
It's just because, like, you know how there's always somebody richer than you, or if you're a musician, there's always somebody who's a better musician than you. With this stuff, there's always somebody who'd played more games than me, and a lot of you on the Discord server have played a lot more games than I have, so I feel like a little bit of a fraud going up there and saying, this is a game I played, and I think this about it. Although, that's a bit of imposter syndrome, because I am a game designer by trade. I do understand systems, and I've designed many of my own games, so it's just video games, though, not board games. So I learned that. We have Sticks of Rock. What the heck is happening? Hey, DJ McVie. Looks like I missed the game. Yeah, we're just yapping about lessons learned from Uwe Rosenberg month. If you have any that you'd like to chime in with, let me know.
We don't have candy canes.
The giant candy canes were sort of soft. Ew, that's gross. Were they?
Mine wasn't. It was rock
mine was
hard.
rock hard. Mine was a definite, like, Clue style.
And my mom, tried to break it so we could eat little pieces
shatter it, and then it's like razor sharp, and it hurts your mouth.
It was awful.
Yeah, if you were to do Christmas Clue, I'm sure that suck sharpened candy cane would be one of the murder weapons in that game.
Yeah,
I'm sure there is a Christmas Clue. Maybe you can use the cover the cover feature to show us the picture of it. That was the epitome of imposter syndrome. Yeah, I guess you're right, it is. So I shouldn't be such a jerk. I also have imposter syndrome with keyboard playing, which I might foist upon you tomorrow during the birthday stream. What else did I learn? Saturday night is a dead shed. Don't stream on Saturday nights. So you're going to see more, probably. I looked at this tool called Twitch Tracker, which lets you look at the different channels on Twitch. We're on the board game channel right now, and lets you figure out when the best times to stream are, and Friday nights seems to be the best night to stream. Confirm for me, confirm or deny that, Friday nights is a pretty cool night to do some streams. So we'll probably move to that. I wanted to have a mixture of live stream videos and edited videos for you in Uwe Rosenberg month, but I discovered that the live streams took so much time. Some of them, often I would have to spend the entire morning setting up the camera angles, making sure the colors are right. If you look, you can tell, I didn't spend the time, and look how muddy Cheryl's camera looks when you just set it up. It takes hours, honestly, to set these shots up and set these games up and to have all the camera angles working. So these 3 cameras currently look like they're in 3 different places. Those 2 are okay, but this one, just like my board during Aurat Labora, looks murky, and it's not due to the camera. That was the bright camera on that stream, and now it's the murky camera. So it's anyone's guess when you plug all this stuff in. So anyway, it takes a long time. What I was trying to say was it takes a long time to set these streams up, so I was unable to do all the nice edited video stuff that I wanted to do for you. So I don't really know what the balance is. I'm still figuring it out. I don't know. I'm new. It's been 4 years. I still feel like I'm new. Yeah. If you are a patron of the channel, and thank you so much if you already are, but if you become one, then you will have say into some of these decisions and what we decide to do and when we schedule things and what content we put out. Team Explains, who's a very active member of the channel and a supporter on the Patreon campaign, inspired Uwe Rosenberg month, and again, I have to thank him for that. And he got to come and be a guest, and so did DJ McVie, and so did Omelette, and so did Cheryl. She has sort of more privileged positions. She's our super pope on the Discord server and on the Patreon account. Anyway, looking forward to exciting things for the month of December. A lot of cool stuff coming up, but a lot of it's going to be behind the scenes, and you might not see a lot of it. Here's my plan. I'll tell you a little bit. This is usually for patrons, but I'll tell you a little bit of my plan. I have commissioned videos coming up that I have to make from a bunch of different publishers, and those are sort of due out in January. So I'm going to be head down for a bunch of the month of December working on those, and so you may see a reduction in the number of streams that we do in December, not including tomorrow, which is my birthday, and I do want to get Tricarian to the table, and now we just complicated it by adding music to it, but we'll see. And
if anyone can do it, it's you.
Shucks, you're nice. All year long, I've wanted to do, before you all flock out of the stream right now, I have wanted to do how to play videos, really short, tight, edited videos on how to play a lot of the parlor games that when non-board gamers get together with their families over Christmas, they search what are the rules for Crazy Eights again? How do you play gin rummy? What's janitor? How do you do janitor again? How many decks of cards do you need? Da 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 da. Right. So I'd like to do. If I had my dream month, I would get the commission stuff done. I'd do a few streams, and I'd also be able to do these sort of Christmas time videos for people who are looking to play games with just a deck of cards with their families. That's my hope. That's my dream. And I know that a few of you like cribbage, so it might not be a total loss. But you know, let's see. And then. What year is this for you? We're headed into year 5, Oberon. Thanks so much for asking. So when I started this whole experiment, I planned, oh my God, it's your birthday tomorrow. Yes, DJ Muffy, it's my birthday tomorrow.
Are they asking what year for Nights Around the Table or for your birthday?
Oh yeah, are you asking how old I am? 4 years is 2 years more than I have.
No, birthday.
No, birthday. I'll let you guess. Maybe I'll give channel points to the person who guesses correctly. Although I think I did say it on a recent stream, or at least when Sean and I were doing our stream together and we were quoting like National Lampoon's European Vacation and all this like old guy movie stuff. It's like
right.
Pretty cool. And our favorite presents, Nintendo Entertainment System from 1986. That dates us pretty accurately. So
yep.
you don't need.
I guess 77.
77 is correct. You got it. Bang on. Yeah, I guess carbon dating is not necessarily when you're saying when I was a kid and the Nintendo Entertainment System creak.
At least 50,000.
You're 7, right? At heart, I am. I'm 7. That's wonderful. Good stuff coming up. Hopefully you can join us tomorrow. Hopefully I won't chicken out and I'll do some cool stuff for you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining this one, and I hope that we have somebody good to raid. Who wants to raid who? Let me know. We'll bring the keyboard out. Unfortunately, the button still not working, but we'll get it working. Look how we slowly got all this gear working on the stream. Mods, who are we raiding? Let me know. Take a look. Take a look who's streaming. Who do you want to join? You don't have to stay forever. Just jump in, get some channel points for doing it, and we'll say hi. We'll kick over some furniture. We'll run around the place a little bit, yelling and screaming, and then you can... But we'll see who's got stuff. At least 50,000. Is that an age guess? Oh my God. My guess is 77, as in 1977. It's a pretty accurate guess. Not that I want you to backwards engineer my banking password or nothing, but that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Who are we rating? That was the question. I can't look because the audio will come through on the screen. Tell me, who are we rating? We are rating... Oh, Panda. Okay, sure. Yeah, we'll read Panda.
Okay.
You did the right thing by hitting raid queue, but I have to actually... We'll get that button working. So it's Pand 8... No, I put 9. Panda 8 gel. All right, I got that queued up. So join us in that raid. Knock some stuff over when we get in there, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow on the birthday stream. On the birthday stream.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. It's not going though, Cheryl.
That'll be fun.
It's not going. Oh, that's because I did that. Panda Angel. The people who watch reruns, this is the worst part of the entire thing, although it's all pretty terrible. All right, here we go. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Did you just watch that whole thing? Oh, hey, to 100% this video, click the badge to subscribe and then click the bell to get notifications when I've got new stuff.